the actual red line defenders.
I think it's like
And we're back again. Now, above my head is the first Manchester derby of the season. It's Manchester City against Manchester United. It's the bragging rights for the area of Manchester. I'm happy to be here watching it with you lot. Big up you lot on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, smash the like button. As usual, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and in some cases, good night. I hope everyone's safe. I hope everyone's blessed, and I extend that to your loved ones. Unfortunately, people, I would love to hear you lots of opinions about the Canelo Crawford fight. And, boxing is the theme of this little 30 seconds from myself. I'd love to be speaking to you lot about that. A boxing legend, one of Britain's greatest ever boxing legends in my 30 years, Ricky Hatton, has sadly passed away at the age of 45, which is horrible, man. And, forgive me if I'm wrong. I can't remember for the life of me. I either supported Manchester City or Manchester United, and he'd be watching this, and he's probably in heaven watching this right now. But yeah, condolences and things like that. But yeah, big up you lot, man. Hope you're having a happy Sunday. And as an Arsenal fan, listen, it's a long season, 38 games. But at the end of the day, the game is the game. When your team wins, you get to enjoy seeing what's going on at other teams, Again, big up Brentford for the late equaliser. Chelsea rescued something. I told you lot to stop hate watching Liverpool, 12 points from 12. I don't know the context of them getting the goal, but I was flickering on my phone like, oh, maybe they drop points. I ain't watched the game. Maybe Burnley are holding firm. Don't know what's going on. Even saw there was a first half sub. And I looked again and I saw Mohamed Salah. I was like, all right, cool. Can't have it all. We're eating today, though, man. Either Manchester City lose or United. Now, City look battered and bruised. I think they've got back-to-back defeats in the Prem. They're definitely losing next week. So if they lose 4, it's dark. For Manchester United, boys, Manchester derby, playing 1 game a week. It's bragging rights. Most importantly, it's 3 points. It's points on the board and whatever ambitions and aspirations they've got. We're going to look at the lineup in a sec, people. Boy, Burnley. They were unlucky, but we've heard that. Every team that's played Liverpool so far, quote unquote, could say they're unlucky. We're unlucky not to get a point. Obviously, you lot know I'm more on the controlling the controllables, but you could say that. You could say Bournemouth. You could say Newcastle. But end of the day, whatever Liverpool have done, they've earned that luck. They've earned that luck. Unfortunately, in my opinion, Liverpool are like Real Madrid. I don't know what it is about those football clubs, but you need to kill them. You need to score 3-4, like 9 times out of 10. If it's one of them games where it's on knife edge, they find a way, man. And that, throughout Liverpool's history, that's the case, man. So yeah, smash the like button and all that good stuff, people. Should we look at the lineups? Keep your thoughts and all those things coming. We've got, I believe, 16 minutes until kickoff. Kwame, big up yourself as well, man. Steve, appreciate you. Arsenal or Leeds win title. Fair enough, man. Fair enough, man. Big up Leeds, man. Shout Chapeltown. Big up Leeds. Big up Leeds. Big up Leeds. Ain't seen that shout before, Steve, but one love. Now, where City's defense is concerned, listen, I'm more thinking about Arsenal next weekend. I'll eat humble pie. But if you come to are we even playing at the Emirates or at the Etihad? I don't even know at this moment in time. But if you come to the Emirates with that back five, oof. Bearing in mind, you know what happened last year. You know what the young Bulls did. You know what Wanyeri did. You're full aware of what Miles Lewis-Skelly did. So this looks like food. But yeah, at the end of the day, stop being silly for a sec. It'll be interesting to see where City's concerned. You got Donnarumma in goal, their new keeper, Kozlov. I can't pronounce his name, but we saw him last season. Looks promising, but he's still young. Diaz is Diaz. I know he's been in and out the side and all those sort of things. Me personally, and this is just my hot take on Manchester City and Pep Guardiola. Not that he's wanted to quit or run away from the league, but being a manager's demanding. You can see throughout his career, he's always taking a break every now and again. City undoubtedly is largest tenure. I reckon in the last 2 years, including this year, he's doing City a favor. I think he wants to take a break from football or do other stuff. Because I say that because, again, it's a hot take. There's no evidence. When you look at some of their signings, they're good players, but you don't really see the coordination that City signings have had. Like, in short, a lot of them are young and promising. They signed that Norwegian guy who's gone on loan. Victor Rice, I believe, has gone on loan. Salvio was linked with Spurs, but he's gone on loan. Ryan, just fair enough, is here for right now, but he's gone. He's obviously there. They've let a number of. There's been a lot of turnover, so I don't think City know who they want to take over. Maybe previously they did, and I think they just asked Pep to just do them a favor. Personally, I don't consign to this Pep Guardiola's lost his hunger and all of that. I think a lot of that is quite disrespectful. Ultimately, I would say when you're Pep Guardiola, you live or die by those high standards, in it, people. But yeah, I mean, the man's flunked one Premier League trophy and bullied it up in all the others. Saying that, Liverpool are the favourites. You can't knock City. I don't want to make this about my football club, but you know what we do? We take an L at Anfield and just retaliate. And everybody wants to get at my football club. I'm going to say two things. Forgive us for, losing so far this season, losing to the Premier League current holders, people, the champions, with a worldie of a free kick. I apologize. And I apologize for Gyökeres, because something is wrong with Gyökeres just scoring goals. I know Arsenal fans can be quite special and do the victim thing, but you would think he's the biggest money signing. He ain't scored and all those kind of things. I get it. We're Arsenal. We're most hated and rated. You need to talk on us. So understand it, but let's be sensible, people. Speaking of strikers, Sesko, we need to see something. I know my striker's bagging next week, but yeah, on a serious note, Donnarumma, Kaznov, Diaz, Guardiola, Nico O'Reilly, Rodri. Nice to see Rodri getting some minutes. He struggled with injuries. Bernardo Silva, good footballer. Bit of an itch. What rhymes with that? Rangers baller, love his skill set. Think Arsenal could do with somebody in that midfield of that skill set. Big up Zubamendinho. Phil Foden, Jeremy Doku, and Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland's in my FPL, as is Salah, and Semenyo did his thing. You know what? Regardless of the result, Haaland and Buemo, if you feel like bagging today, fair play. Should we see the visit inside Manchester United? Bayinde, crazy. Wait, 2 goalies on the bench. Oh, United, it's the dark days. It's the dark days. There's no young players that could have just been, even though Arteta didn't use any of them, for a number of years. Also, the bag of kids. Even when we played Real Madrid, you couldn't have just had an academy player. He might not play, but he gets to live the experience as a player. Crazy having 2 goalies on the bench. Frederiksen, Heaven, big him up. Leon, ain't your left back. Maguire, Casemiro, Maino, Zerks. I thought Maguire might start today, but yeah, you got Bayinde. Oof. You know what? I think the Lamens guy needs to come in, but at the end, pause. But at the same time, it's your spot to lose then, because I'm sure United fans would have rather seen this new keeper, regardless of if he's good enough or not. Mazwari, who, to be fair, where Manchester United is concerned, also starts. Probably been one of their best signings, if not the best signing of recent years, if I'm honest, in terms of quality for money spent. Deluded, Bruno Fernandes, Dorgu, Euro, Ahmad, I'm not sure who that is. I think that might be one of the right wingers or right backs they're talking about. Mbuemo, Shaw, Agate, and Benjamin Sesko. I mean, I don't know who Sesko is. I hear a lot of stuff, and they say he's got a lot of potential. He looks good in Football Manager. I did some research. I saw 13 league goals in the Bundesliga. I'm sure he's got potential, but that doesn't scream, having the ability to do what's required at Man United. I'm just trolling, man. That robot is scoring 100%, man. Luke Shaw in big 2025 peak. You know what? I respect it. I must admit, I'm surprised someone like Harry Maguire hasn't started. And because of the way they done the graphic, have they gone? This can't be a back 4 from Man United. It can't be. Mazawari, Dillit, Euro, Dorgu, Shaw. Yeah, it is. Shaw's playing left-sided centre-half for the back 3, surely. Are you sure? To be fair, though, I'll be real, yeah. We all know the talking points around Manchester United and Manchester City. And I'm sure if you ask City fans, if you ask Man United fans, if you ask football fans, their opinions on some of the individual players and obviously the 11s, there'd be a lot to say. But to be honest with you, if you're Manchester City, you fancy this against Manchester United, give or take, you are playing the 3 at the back and you are going to have to break all of that down. But if I'm honest with you, Man United should fancy Manchester City's defense. If I'm completely honest with you, whether you win the game or lose or whatever, that's where their issues are concerned. And there's still a lot of question marks. Obviously, I'd imagine Donnarumma, market opportunity, too good to turn down. He wants to play under a world-class manager like Pep. Pep is not going to say no to the mentality that a Euros winner provides and a Champions League winner, for matter of fact, as well. But in terms of a traditional keeper or a Pep Guardiola traditional keeper, you didn't really see Donnarumma on the bingo sheet. To be fair, if I was Joe Hart years ago, but if I was Joe Hart, I'd be vexed at Pep signing Donnarumma, because that's why you got Claudio Bravo. But their issues are defensive. Question marks over the back 4, over the back 5. Might be an element of injuries. Don't know how they're gonna play or change with Donnarumma in goal as good as he is. Man United's attacker should fancy it. You know, if Ahmad, I'm not even making it about it, but Ahmad, if you're as good as the fans waffle about, bro, you're gonna get chances today. And Bremo's cold. You're gonna get chances today. Man United, your Shaq. I don't know, man, because I haven't seen your lot celebration. I know what my guy does. You lot wanted Gyökeres. There's certain things you can't draw Arsenal fans out about. United fans cannot talk nonsense about Gyökeres. You wanted him. Listen, Liverpool, I ain't trying to fight you lot, but you lot wanted Zubimendi. The game is the game. Them lot down the road, you wanted Eze. Cute though. I heard what's his name? Jaden Smith, or is it Xavi Simmons? He got an assist against West Ham. That's cute, man. That's cute, man. Anyways, once it reaches the 8, sorry, let me scroll all the way. Sorry, man. Let me scroll all the way to the top. I'm violating you lot. Smash the like button. I completely ignore Liverpool games. They've been consistently scoring last-minute winners every game for the last 3 years. Just don't do it to yourself. If you go at the end of the game and you don't know the score and you happen to see Liverpool have lost, by all means. Sorry, people, the sweets are looking at me. By all means, do your thing. Oh, there's a pen. There, man, there. Oh, it's one of them ones. Frimpongs, man. To be fair, that Liverpool away kit looks nice. Hey, you know what? I did that. You know, you're making Liverpool stuff look a bit too nice. Because if I was a Liverpool fan, the tracksuit thing Van Dijk's wearing, they got a pen. Was it a pen? Didn't that happen before? Who done that? Then United, Burnley. Burnley, what's going on? This is 2 weeks in a row now. Well, you know what I mean. Doesn't mean they aren't lucky. To be fair, you earn your luck, man, and you need an element of luck to win the title. And for me, I hear all of you lot. By the end of the day, Liverpool will drop points. But that's why, you know, obviously, you know, they will drop points like everyone. But that's why you have to thank your blessings that you're winning or you're getting maximum points or whatever you're getting when you should have really got less. Because 12 points from 12, that's all that matters at the end of the day. And, you know, Slot I said this last week and probably the last 4 weeks, you know, if you're on Slot and Liverpool and their fans, they know they're not playing to their capacity. So you take the good in that they're winning, but also you can be better. So Alex Ferguson's at the game. United don't rub out in front of Granddad. Legend. Absolute legend. They're arrogant, but they drop points about 2 or 3 times a season, so that's not changing. That's why we have to be perfect. The arrogance irks me. They don't deserve another title. I mean, if they win the most games and lose the least, they do deserve it, but I hear it, man. I do hear you. Burnley hard done by Hannibal. Look at this guy. Smash the like button. I hope they both lose. Like, I don't blame people who think Liverpool cheat, because what other teams get that many decisions their way? Let's not be them lot, man. Burnley robbed. Seems like Burnley an injustice, but I don't know, man. I'll see it on Match of the Day. I need City to slap these Man United fans so they learn their place. I ain't got any money in the race, man. You know, if City win, it is what it is. If United win, it is what it is. You know, control City, control Man United. Whoever loses, draw would be best in that regard. RIP Ricky Hatton once again, but don't sleep on United today. I'll be serious. I'm going to say 2-1 City, but don't sleep on United. It wouldn't shock me if Man United win. Both teams should fancy each other. And I don't want to be that guy. As much as there's a tactical aspect to the game, much like every Premier League game, you do have to be that typical football fan and say, yeah, it comes down to desire and passion and all these things. And it's quite poetic in a way that Alex Ferguson is there. He had his little rumbles with City when City obviously kick-started this fighting for titles. And we all remember, you know, that fateful year, you know, QPR and whatnot. Big up Man United, but you lot kind of ruined my childhood, so it's a decent demise still. I can't lie. It's kind of lit. It's kind of lit. Seeing you lot get Pogba back and it didn't bang. Sancho, it didn't bang. Ronaldo, it didn't bang. Liverpool bullying you lot. City bullying you lot. Not that I necessarily care about any of those teams, man. I'll never ever forgive this football club for. Let's have it right. Man United is cool. I am not beefing you like that, but let's just be honest. You paid off the rest when you ended our unbeaten run. Scandalous game. That game scarred how I view football, because that's when I realized there's something more at play. Hello, S man, appreciate you. I'm going for Man City to win. Probably the bookie's favorite, but I actually can't call this, man. I'm gonna say 2-1 City. So yeah, man, is what it is. Liverpool winning the league again. I believe so, if I'm completely honest, man. But we need to fight tooth and nail, man, and be there if there is any slips. And you know what? It's improbable, but technically it's not impossible, in it. So let's just try a thing. But we need to pick up a cup regardless. You know what? Sorry, folks. Put these away, man. I'm eating too many of them. Sorry, man. I haven't had sweets in a while. Lovely. Crawford, undisputed pound for pound champion now. You can't change my mind. You can't change mine either. And I'm going to ask you lot the same question that I asked in the last live stream. Crawford or Mayweather. But yeah, begin them as Wari, Deluded, Fernandez, Dorgu, Yoro, whoever that is, Ahmad, whoever that is, Embuemo, Shaw, Agate, and Benjamin Sesko. For Manchester City, you got Donnarumma, Kozanov, Diaz, Guardiola, O'Reilly, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Rangers, Phil Foden, I don't know who that is, Jeremy Dogu, the Beyblade, and Erling Haaland, folks. So Crawford is cold. It's just a story, man. Like, I'm one of them. Like, once I get behind the story that you've had, he's lit, man. The only time I haven't been happy for Crawford, I was, man. It's bittersweet. It's like watching two friends fight, man. Is when he beat Errol Spence. Shout out Canelo as well. He's an absolute legend, as we was discussing in the previous stream. Smash the likes if you haven't. They're like United used to be last-minute winners every match. Boy, I wish we could do that. DG, not gonna lie, that Liverpool scumbag win. Listen, comparison is the thief of joy. Is whatever the saying is. Yeah, just be happy Arsenal got 3 points. Don't look at what could have been and start doing calculations going into next week and what it could mean for me. Listen, we got 3 points. Let's improve what we need to improve and see where we're going, man. Pardon me. If United wins, City in trouble, but Man United fans will be unbearable. To be fair, though, if United win, it's bad news for Arsenal, really, because City are a wounded animal. Not that I care. Like, regardless of if they win today or lose today, you know what's going to happen at the Emirates. But at the same time, the rut has to stop. And it's a terrible start to the season. If you're completely honest, it's a terrible start to the season for Pep. I just think whether they win, lose, or draw, if a team believes in themselves, City can be got at defensively. Genuinely believe that. But we have to see, man. We shall have to see. Crawford walked a man down last night. Trust. DG, what we saying on Zubi? Zuba Mendinho, he's sick. Like, what more? The game's about to kick off soon, people, as well. He's sick. What more is there to say? I said he would change Arsenal's lives. He's a poor man's Rodri. We're here in the most respectful way. We're here now. We got 1-1, says Skills. Raz is going 1-0 United. Not sure what Beans on Toast is saying there. Hannibal with a handball. Thank you, Man United. Cheers. See? And I can't lie, man. Marcel keeps catching life, man. This guy, man. All he does is just drunk all day and his team just keeps winning. And he's the reason I hate Liverpool winning. Sesko, Kaller, and Zubi have more goals than you. Pattern up, boy. It's peak at this moment in time. Boy, I don't know them. I don't know them, guys. As I said at the start of the summer, I don't know who Sesko is. Honestly, I hope he's doing all right. I don't know if he's a centre half. They do play a back three. I don't know, man. I don't know. The first time I ever heard his name, apparently he's feeling cramped. So in a penalty shootout, he's going 10th. That doesn't sound like a striker. Like, I've heard a lot of noise about what he's done in the Bundesliga. I looked online. I saw, well, to be fair, Werner had more goals in the Bundesliga when he came to England, and all this noise about this guy. I don't know. Trolling. RIP Ricky a million times. To be fair, that was a clear pen, but Burnley were anti-football 96. Boy, these men are worse. Burnley game gave away a pen. I guess there's something in it for Burnley that they need to learn from, because you gave away a pen against Manchester United in the dying embers of the game. You've obviously done it. Well, yeah, you've done it today. So you're doing something. Hey, man. Please, people, be nice in the chat. I'm always on DG channel, the man talk sense. You are. Hey, be nice, man. Be nice, man. Come on, it's Sunday. What's all that about? Jeremy Doku is a Beyblade. He's gonna spin around a million times on the ball. He does, it is an exciting thing in general that you think he's gonna make something happen. And he is a good player. He's been good since he's 16. It's well known. Liverpool, Chelsea at the time. Everyone tried to poach him, from Anderlecht. But you're at the stage decision making. You can have all the skills and the pace, and you're doing well. You're at Manchester City. You played in international tournaments and you play for your country. But it does boil down to goals and assists to a degree. City doing their huddle. Man United players in formation, ready to do battle. Let's make sure we start the timer at the right time. And it's Manchester Derby business. Still can't get over that Pep Guardiola recruited that Liverpool coach. Wasn't it Per Linders or something like that? He's a snake as well, slightly, but is what it is. Manchester City will kick off today, folks. I'm going 2-1 City. I think there's a penalty in this game. And I do want to see that. I want to see a penalty. I want to see drama. Yeah. And obviously for City, Marmoush is out as well. Manchester City have kicked off and they just lumped it long, to be fair. Can Erling Haaland win his first header? No. Then the Euro heads it. And Buemo having to do some defending. Bruno Fernandes loses the ball already. Haaland, Foden, Jeremy Doku, Haaland. Oh my days. What's the minute? Bro, hey, United. I'm not even a United fan and I'm shook for you lot. It's been about 20 seconds. It's football from City. I don't know how they got out of there. It's a lovely 1-2 from a number of City players. You know you're in trouble when Jeremy Doku's decision-making is brilliant. And Haaland's got all he can on it. On another day, the angles, it might have been different. Spare a thought for the United fans. They even probably sat in their chair. But Haaland's showing what he's about. And to be fair, obviously, United live to fight another day with that. But you are going to get that at City. Rodri tries to win the header. Sesko doesn't win the header. And to be fair, I said it with Nottingham Forest. I've been saying it with Arsenal. Strikers are at the mercy of their team in this day and age. Hey, Matt's a madman. I want 3 pens and 4 red cards. You know what? Bring it on, man. Nah, he didn't score. 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 City are going to go ham 3-0. I don't know, man. I need to see how the first 10 minutes go. The licks lumped it long. Kuznetsov, Rodri. Well, you know, Pep, City, they're going to have a bunch of possession. But football's decided at both ends. They do have mistakes in them. And they do have elements of not taking their chances, killing teams, and ultimately killing games. It's how good United could be off the ball in terms of their compact shape, but also on it. City might have 10 chances. You might only have 7. Clearly offside. Surely offside. Surely offside. Rangers offside. See, a blind man could see. I don't even know why they let play run that long. Tired. Leicester that Wayne, man. Damn fast score. If they don't score after 20 minutes, long day for City. Smash the like button, people. Hey, Beans, man. Peace and love, man. Bayinder's got the ball again. Do you know what? So far, it's been 2 minutes in. Seen Man United's keeper quite a lot, taking some goal kicks. Oh, God. How's he keep getting in the team ahead of Kobe Mainoo? Because I thought this when United signed him, at the very least, he'll just be a tigerish midfielder. He's not really that. Sesko wins the header. To be fair, Sesko's a lump, isn't it? Deluded. Killed Dogu. Dogu got out of that. He does win a free kick for his side. Hospital pass, really. I do think early doors, Luke Shaw's too narrow. He needs to, like, you're a ball playing centre half. To be fair, he must have heard me because he switched play quite well. Mazuari and Buemo. Throwing Man United. Fair play, lad. Smash the like button, people, and DJ will buy you chat copies of FM26 and FIFA. You're going mad. Pray for United. To be fair, City don't kill games when they need to. That's been the difference between them and Liverpool in the last 2 years. Oh, doggy. Yeah, but City's one thing. United have to get men forward when the time permits. Bruno Fernandes switches play once again. Mazuari hasn't got too many options to aim for. Does well to find in Buemo. And Buemo, does he lose it? Benjamin Sesko. Sesko goes for the shot. Meady. Donnarumma making it more dramatic. But a shot on target from Benjamin Sesko. We finally seen him. To be fair, he's done well to get the shot away. It's timid. Keen to see Donnarumma. Like, are they going to make him play out from the back? Oh, it looks like that's not going to stop Donnarumma. Kind of killed O'Reilly. O'Reilly's lost it. Man United have to take advantage of this. Mazuari, decent delivery. Donnarumma punches at it. He's looking a bit booky. I can't lie. And we're in for a spicy one. City could be on the counter attack. Philip Foden tries to find Jeremy Doku. It doesn't bang. Lenny Yoro. Silly from Doku. at the end there. Haaland will score. Boy, decent player he is. Pep Orange, your boy in it. Pep Guardiola every day of the week. We'll beat City. Liverpool lucky again. You earn your luck, man. What are you talking about, Tiger Bread? What are you in the chat talking about, Tiger Bread? It's overrated. Deluded deserves to be in a better team. Has Deluded fulfilled his potential? Because he came through at Ajax, obviously a big name and whatnot, and you played for some big clubs. But you're not looked at as, I'd led to believe one day you'd be in top 5 centre-half conversations. Are you top 5 centre-half in the Prem? Some might say, yeah, but what? At this moment in time, Konate's been better than you. Van Dijk's better than you. Saliba's better than you. Magalhaes is better than you. Diaz, in my opinion, is better than you. I don't know between you and Romero and them kind of man, to be fair. PSG 1, Lens 0. Love to the correspondence. But in there, to be fair, he's put Deluded under trouble there. Deluded's turned a terrible pass into a good one. I did think Amad Diallo could have played it to this left-hand side, and what could have been a promising break for Manchester United has died right there. The most important man there is Deluded because his keeper has sold him short, and he's turned an absolutely abysmal pass into a good opportunity on the transition for Manchester United. But unfortunately, Amad's decision-making there just let them down. It's those moments, if you're Man United, you have to go for. You have to take a better yet. O'Reilly tries to throw it along. To be fair, he's for City, he started poor, innit? Nothing's going right, really. Ooh. What's going on there? I'm not quite sure. If we're being real, as much as Grealish was struggling to get GA, Doku is right there with him. It's true. Well, get some ginger and some honey, my guy, if that's the case. But Yende, not really, apart from that Haaland half chance, we've not seen anything. But it does feel like it could be exciting. But Yende is smoking food because he got away with one again. He's shaky. Amarin, I can't lie, man. Listen, you're a professional manager. You know more than me. I understand their goalie is just signed, but there's no way he could be worse than this guy. This guy looks shaky. He's falling on the floor. He slipped. Haaland could have picked his pocket. He lives to fight another day, but how many times can you catch life? And also, again, stuff like that. Anyone that's played Sunday League, when you got a shaky keeper, especially if you're a defender, it starts making everybody around them scared. Rodri's had his pocket picked. Benjamin Sesko breaking forward. What can he do? Poor pass from him. City can be, I told you, City can be good. They can play ball. They're a fantastic side, but this is an open game and City could be in here. Oh, my days. You don't want to play football. Who passed that ball? Completely smacks it off the pitch. Rangers. The guy was saying Arsenal should have signed. So I'm on YouTube, Mike. Horrible pass. There's no way this keeper they signed is worse than Beginde. At least he's an unknown entity. Away from the tactics and all of that, but whether it's been Onana or Beginde, there has to be an element of teams playing against. That's a lovely flick by Embuemo. Sorry, Embuemo. I think Ahmad is offside there, and it comes to nothing. Yeah, when you get away from tactics and all of that, there must be an element of teams that play Man United and say, listen, lads, to keep a shit, take shots, follow in. Luke Shaw. That's the thing. I always wonder for teams, like, actually, imagine how the players are. Because on one hand, you must think City can be got at. It's not quite the same City side. But then mentally, you still respect what City have done. And you know they've still got good players. So I wonder how teams that play City approach this. Okay, it was Mazzarri played that ball. Sorry, man. He's cut his hair. It looks different. But yeah. This O'Reilly guy could be in trouble if he doesn't fix up, man. He needs to sort his head out. He started poorly for City, in my humble opinion. Smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. This feels like us when we were playing back three at the back, except our players were much worse. I hear it. But it's the keeper, man. It's Amarin as well, to be honest. If I'm completely honest, it is a lot of it is Amarin. At some point at Man United, you're gonna have to stop playing three at the back. Bernardo Silva, pardon me, could have his pocket picked by Dorgu, has to concede the foul, does concede the foul. Surely goes in the book purely because it was a cynical one. I don't know what he was doing. How does Trafford feel? True, true. And when are you ever going to be the number one? If you're ever going to be the number one, because you never know with foreign players. You know, Donnarumma could want to leave and eventually go back to Italy, but you'd imagine he's going to be at City for a while. So what happens with you, James? Anyways, Man United have a free kick, and Buemo has stood over it. A goal would make this interesting. It's been 10 minutes so far. Time's moving slow. Come on, ref. I'd love to see some penalty controversy, if I'm honest. And Buemo to deliver. Does deliver. So good knock, to be fair. Is there claims of a handball? City live to fight another day. Phil Foden aims to switch play. And is that going to turn out to be a good ball? Yeah, it is. It's a good touch by Bernardo Silva. But to be brutally honest with you, who is that doing defending? Who the hell is that for Man United? It might have been a guy. Ahmad has done very well. And United, that's the story of their season, man. Like, they're just giving it, or their seasons for the last few years, just giving it away. Got to do better in the final third. Not going to have too many opportunities to mount something. O'Reilly. Doku. Apologies. Foden. Rodri. Decent start. What have we made of it so far? DG, what's the best result for Arsenal? Do you want City to lose and be low on confidence when we play them next week? In that regards, if it's Arsenal, it's probably better they win because there might be an element of complacency. Obviously, 3 defeats is a madness, really. But at the same time, maybe because I'm just too much of a passion merchant, I'm at the point against City, whether we win, lose, or draw, it don't really matter. Forgive me if I'm wrong. When are they playing in the Champs? Are they playing on Thursday? And I don't wish injuries on anyone, but if you've got injuries, quote unquote, question marks over your team, maybe low morale. If we play on a Tuesday and you play on the Thursday, because there is Champions League Thursday games, this is what I'm more looking at. And to be honest, it's probably irrelevant because they got battered against us. Our young players announced themselves. They're going to be vexed because of that anyways. At least where this first 10 minutes, give or take, is concerned, you probably imagine it'll be a similar affair at the Emirates. That's a ball from Rodri. O'Reilly. Rodri. Might have to wait to the second half before things get interesting when there starts to be tired legs. Ruben Diaz. City advancing more and more into United territory. But saying that, United shape is decent. Just as I've said that, City have found the pass. Bernardo Silva. What can he make happen here? Checks back inside. And again, it's the patient U-esque shaped football from City. That's a ball. Foden kisses it into Rangers. Rangers is passed, not for the first time today. For someone that is a quality centre midfielder, has again kicked it off for a throw-in. Needs to get his brain sorted out. Why? Because that should have been a promising move. Good passage of play, really. Mate. BBL and Buemo. Horrible. Big up yourself, AFC 87, man. Come on. Be more fun if United lose just for the bants. To be fair, I hate when United fans do that. Oh, we're United. Gabriel is ready for beef with Haaland. Stop panicking so much, DG. I know what City is. It's just both teams tactically nullify each other and he picks their moments. That's play from Guardiola. O'Reilly was so short, but he's struggling. He is struggling today. Need a goal, man. Trafford may have to do a Saeed and tell Donnarumma to forward to the car park. To be fair, nah, because not even Pep. He don't just rotate keepers. You know what? You got the cups. You might have an occasional couple Premier League games. Obviously, if there's injuries to Donnarumma, you're involved, but you're firmly second choice. Jeremy Doku, what can he make happen? Not a free kick, ref. Not a free kick. Play on. This is football. It's already changed. Ref, come on. Football's getting too woke. Rangers, Rodri. O'Reilly. He's gonna come off. I bet you he's gonna look. City have some defending to do. Ahmad. he's gonna come off, man. Nothing he's done's worked today. And United could be in here. No, they can't. Donnarumma off his line. Nothing he's done's worked. When he's gone long, he hasn't found his man. Short passes been intercepted. Getting caught on the ball. Receiving hospital passes from his teammates. Phil Foden. Doku. Rodri. United throwing. Rodri is washed. Supermendy is clear. Fullbacks need to be on point against City because Haaland will go at Mascara and they'll have runners in between. Big up Benjamin White, but we got to wrap Timber and Cotton Wool. Seems to me City are more attack-centric down the left. I'm kind of cool with Timber there. Calafiori, I need you to be switched on. City could be in here. Haaland, that's surely a free kick. There's no advantage as well for City. I don't think City have been given a free kick. It's probably the boy who cries wolf for Phil Foden because this is the one time he probably should have had a free kick. Let's see that again. Maybe I'm making this up. Nah, fair enough. Just one where you've lost the ball. They ain't got it, but you've lost the ball. Clocked foot. Let me roll over. Yeah, fair enough. Throw into City as we speak. Rangers. He's struggling today as well, man. Euro does well there. Rangers is struggling. O'Reilly's struggling. Good. But this is the thing, man. It's relentless from City. And to be fair, I guess City fans in that regards share the same thoughts as Arsenal fans where it's U-shape, it's side to side, them or cut the track. City have given it away. Bruno Fernandes, again, when United break, players are taking too long on the ball. Dogu, Ahmad, he tried to live a movie. It was dead. Bruno Fernandes has bottled it with his header, and Manchester City are just going to play their way out of trouble there. Not for the first time today. United have to do better in the final third. Goals change games. And City, as much as United, are under pressure. Rodri, horrible from him. Couldn't quite bring the ball under control. Bruno Fernandes, I'm not sure what's going on. To be fair to Dogu, he's found the target in Ahmad. I'm not sure. Someone of Ahmad's quality, I can't listen. I'm sure you saw something else. Probably could have plucked that out of the sky. He's tried to hit a mad volley. He's seen his name in the lights, but not everybody's Supermendy. Guardiola gives it to Rodri. Rodri gives it first time back to Guardiola. Sesko scoring the winner. To be fair, Sesko started decent, if I'm honest with you. Phil Foden attempts to switch play. Surely Dorgu's read that. Oh, she hasn't read it. And it's here with Bernardo Silva up against Dorgu. He's gonna go down. Dorgu's gonna go. He wants a foul. Not really been anything down Man United's left, if I'm honest. Or City's right. Doku, sorry. Oi, goal. Philip Foden has taken the lead for City. Manchester City won in this derby. Manchester United 0. Credit to Doku, sorry. Again, decision making was great. It just let him down, but the chance remained and Foden is headed home. That was a FIFA thing. And Foden's jumped in the fans, and I don't know if he's lost his boot or he's an old lady's glasses fell on the floor. I don't know what's going on with the fans, but we've called on Phil Foden to step up. And he follows Bukayo Saka in scoring against Manchester United as an academy prospect at your own stadium. Have to guess up Arsenal. Doku did well, to be fair. I thought he was going to go for the shot. He's tried to go for the cross. Somehow the balls just started bobbling in United's box. Let's watch that again. Poor defending. To be fair to Doku, sorry, he's kept it alive. And then the second time of asking, the ball he's delivered into the box. That's foul Foden. Very good play. I can't lie, Doku ripped Dons. I ain't ever seen him do that against my club. Oi, Phil Foden. Build the national team around him. That's what we always say. Boy. I know Foden scored and, scoring goals is obviously what you want, but Doku, getting ripped by Doku is crazy. But that's what he can do. It's just all about end product. You do that 20 times a season, your manager loves you. Hey, Foden and Ahmad getting into it. You know what? I've been speaking about Ahmad's decision making, yeah. he once replied to a fake Gabriel Magalhaes tweet. And Foden seems to be getting into it with a number of United players. So, yeah, man. City have taken the lead. Damn. Can't lie. You're better off, yeah, taking Luke Shaw off, putting the lit on the left-hand side, putting Maguire centrally. Why? Because telling Euro to pass the ball forward a bit more. Why? Because the lit will try and play those forward passes. Luke Shaw wants none of it. And if you're not gonna, and he's made a mess of that. I was just about to say, if you're not gonna do that, you have to be decent defensively. Erling Haaland, horrible. Luke Shaw, he's rubbish, man. We must batter City next week. Tesco's is closed. Left it too late on a Sunday. Haaland, give me a brace or a hattie now. Luke Shaw in big 2026. To be fair, it's a couple of months of 2026, but I hear it. DG, would you take Foden at Arsenal? Yep. Foden just turning up for the derbies. Foden should get a red card for jumping into the crowd. Yeah, you just want to see madness. But to be fair, that's what you want to see from your players, especially the homegrown ones. To be fair, that's the first header I haven't seen Sesko win today. Rodri, Phil Foden, the goal scorer. Bernardo Silva, he's going to get fouled. Oi. United's defending at times is shambolic, but they've done the Bruno Fernandes is horrible in games like this, so you have to keep the ball. It's raining in Manchester. As a neutral, you want raining goals. And at least we've got one so far. But yeah, I would take Foden at our club. Someone's got to clean Saka's boots. Man said Sesko scoring the opener. Don't know about that. And this is what I mean about United, because they have had there's been no chances, of course, but like when they broke, the passes just simply put haven't been good enough. They're not out of it. It's not City of a few years ago. But we need to get their act together. Foden doesn't get it. Ryan just does. And he gets it again. How have City still got the ball? Now it's eventually with Foden. Gets past Bruno. Throw into Manchester City again. Why did they still play Shaw after so many years? Wasn't it Mourinho who said Shaw is not even a footballer? I'm not sure on that, but at this point, I respect it from Luke Shaw. How have you been there? How are you still there? How are you playing in a game like this? Now, granted, the manager knows more than me. He's obviously got his tactics or seen something. Erling Haaland, can he bring someone into play? Greedy that from Haaland. Corner City, though. It's not even that Shaw's playing bad or whatever. Like, I don't want to scapegoat the guy, but you're a left-sided centre half in a back three. As much as they're set up to be good defensively, you have to gamble a bit more on the ball. And he's not even trying. Maybe it's tactically, but there's nothing going on. But for both teams, there's nothing down City's right. There's nothing down United's left. Corner boys in the building, or have seen Manchester United concede from a corner already this season in Manchester? Not at the same stadium, no. Foden delivers. That's a ball, you know. It's dealt with. Bernardo's gone all the way back to Donnarumma. It's mad they got Donnarumma in it. It's been quite a few summer signings. They're like, right, didn't see that happening. Is that to Liverpool, Donnarumma to City? Actually, not the same, but actually Arsenal signing Gyökeres and Eze, really. Zubamendi's the only one. Okay, that's pretty realistic. Love the guy, but you could see Arsenal doing that. Madueke buying players from Chelsea. See that. Other things happen. Didn't see Xavi Simons at Spurs, to be fair. What else is there? Verts to Liverpool weren't on the bingo card. Rodri. O'Reilly, who I've been slating at the beginning, but he seems to have settled. Doku, who was involved for the first goal. Jeremy Doku on this left-hand side now, up against Lenny Yoro. Does well. Big save by Bayin there. Don't think he knew too much about that. It's actually very good play. Big chance for City. Rangers. Technically, it's the target. Doku's done very well there, to be fair. He's done very well. You know what? Might as well buy him. I want Semenyo. Diaz. What can he make happen? Dwells on the ball. Guardiola. This is the thing, man. City, they're a mad team. They set up traps. They've got different phases of play. Must be horrible to play against them off the ball. They're gonna do the U-shaped thing and pass it side to side and just be patient. If you're actually playing against that, I know as fans we don't think it's entertaining and stuff. It's jarring. You've even seen it today. Like City ain't been amazing, but they it's crazy. They can always get out of a situation. There's always a pass available. Guardiola, look, somehow found Doku. Doku. Wonder if Pep regrets letting Grealish go on loan based on how he started at Everton. Diaz signed a new deal. Jan Krasnodov. Bernardo Silva holds off Dorgu. Low center of gravity, does very well. Think he wants to foul from the ref. Somehow he's done very well there. Diaz will usher it back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma, I'm not quite sure if he's tried to hit the channels there. Agate wins the header. Bruno Fernandes wins the second. Haaland picks Lenny Yoro's pocket, and City are on the break here. Erling Haaland looked like he got one thing on his mind. Finds Bernardo Silva, gives it back to Erling. Erling's touch lets him down. It's hooked clear by Mazawari. I wonder if Pep is thinking there's a second, maybe a third for us here. Pep sold Palmer. I didn't even look twice. Grealish loan ain't a thing to him. Trust. But I must admit, Arsenal, how did we not get the Palmer one, man? Pep's bread and butter is possession footy. Son of La Masia, innit? That's all he knows. DG, we must focus on signing only attackers now. I told man every time Fergie's at this game, United lose. It's not over yet, but boy, not seen enough from Man United. Still a long time though, folks. Is there any green tea left? Tiny bit. Oh, that's the bottom with the honey. Oh. Throw into City. Bernardo Silva. See, this is what I mean. Phil Foden. Lenny Euro, second time now, got caught out of position. Haaland. Foden, that's a ball if Doku brings that down. It's unlucky. Slightly, City are playing a bit more with a bit of life than I've seen in the last. Well, to be fair, not really last season. There's a bit of a swagger. It's like the City boys are enjoying the little neat 1-2s and flicks and tricks. Can't even hate on Foden. He's been all right today. To be fair, this side did finish 17th. Foden is good when the beef isn't really frying. Phil Foden. And Buemo loses it. Well, City are doing better, I can't lie. Docu. DG, Van Nistelrooy or Van Persie at their peaks? Van Nistelrooy. Wish I could tell you why they still play Luke Shaw, but only Amarin can cut the track. And Buemo. Poor delivery from him. Not seeing much of Ahmad, not seeing much of Mbuemo. Luke Shaw. See, you've got to be brave, man. And players, don't get twisted, not just the man on the ball. I don't mind that, Fernandes. People got to be brave. Ahmad. See a guy, the switch was on. Pardon me. You were scared. Good ball from Euro. And Mbuemo helps it on this way. Mazarari started well, especially on the ball. Got to be brave. The intention was there, not the quality. As City have again won it. But it's only Rangers. Yeah, that's not the man you want to see on a counter. Rangers is playing shit. If I'm really honest, he's playing shit. Offside, surely, and Buemo's offside. The flag will stay down. If he puts it in the back of the net, you never know. He doesn't put it in the back of the net, so he won't have to worry. The flag surely has to go up. Oh, flag stayed down. Surely he's offside. I don't know. VAR would have had to have looked, but it's definitely a lot close. I still think it's offside, but it was definitely it's a nasty run from Mbuemo, because I actually don't know. If he put that in the back of the net, I don't know. He's tried to use his right peg. Was this the lad that got 19 goals for Brentford? Can't be. How much they pay for him? Crazy works. Guardiola does an electrifying Rodri on this occasion. What happened to that Nico guy at City? Did they ever start playing him? Phil Foden's pass almost got City in trouble. Foden, O'Reilly, Doku does well. Am I in an alternative universe? Because Doku's decision making has been very good today. And here he is on the ball again. Helps it on its way to the right-hand side. That young guy that City got, Koznov or whatever his name is, he's living. He's not been asked no questions today. He's chilling. Rodri, O'Reilly, Guardiola. Did they end up selling the Kanji? That's what I mean, man. There was so much sales at City, I can't keep up. Ooh, I thought Rodri was clamped there. Ref doesn't quite think it's a foul. Phil Foden surely loses it. Ahmad. Hey, that's a cute little flick from Sesko. But it's like a school ground game. Both teams just end to ends, losing the ball. Whoa. United came with that Spurs chest, but they ain't Spurs. Spurs are City's bogey team. It's been the case for years, man, as well. Don't know what it is. Seems to have their number. Ruben is trusting people like Luke Shaw in 2025 in the bin. But it's horrible, really, man. The game's kind of quieted down now. What are they showing? Okay, the cameraman just Man United subs warming up. Don't know if there's anything to read into that. Come on, lads. It's boring, mate. It's a long throw. Luke Shaw does something. He wins the header. Good touch by Dorgu, to be fair. Bruno Fernandes. Lenny Euro will go back to the keeper, Bayinde. On his touch, boys! He's just absolutely lumped it forward. Sesko's done well there. He's actually found Bruno Fernandes, who's helped it on his way to Mazraoui. This is where United have to be better. That's poor for Mazraoui, but Mbeumo will be able to retrieve it. Mbeumo. Bruno Fernandes gives it back to Mbeumo, but you got all these players, they're not in the box. Mbeumo, that's a good delivery. It's headed on. It's hooked clear by Rangers. But that's where is Sesko? You're about 7 foot tall. Luke Shaw, not gambling. Harry Maguire will do it more. Not gambling. Look, he's just playing the safe passes. Look, carry the ball so your Brunos can stay further forward. See, look, that's the difference. They're lit. Quick crossfield pass. So I'm saying you're better off putting Maguire in the center of the back three and playing Deluded either on the right or the left. Because he's going to try and play the balls. And again, Sesko could be in here. Benjamin Sesko. Sesko. Is he offside? I don't know. Or is it a corner? Looks like a corner. It's a good run from him. Okay, the offside flag would have stayed down. Nah. Never going to score from there. Not going to lie, Sesko looks horrible. I think you're being harsh, man. He might be horrible, but I think his hold-up play has been okay today. Bit of what I saw from Arsenal in the first half and Forest in the first half. Like, your midfield's not in the game. You're not really bringing your striker into play. Is what it is. Clearly wet between the ears. Clearly needing a more experienced striker. Kind of like when they signed Højlund to hold a young player's hand. Donnarumma lumps it long. Can Haaland win that? Haaland even had much to work with. He's been just winning the ball himself and whatnot. Sesko. Not quite sure what United are doing there. Bruno Fernandes attempts to switch play. He's found Dorgu. I don't know what Dorgu was waiting for a million years. Are they saying that's a free kick? I don't think that's a free kick against Krasnodar. But if it is, that's where a young centre-back's got to learn. Yeah, it is. It's a soft one, but it is. Sesko should have joined Newcastle. Better for his development, but we move. To be fair, if they got Sesko and Visa, but do you know what? Newcastle fans don't really care. That Walter-made guy looks cold. And you got Visa. Unfortunately for them, Visa's picked up an injury, which is annoying to me because I got to do that thumbnail again for Newcastle, Barcelona on Thursday because I did put Visa in it. They did one in Mbeumo as well. To be fair, if they got both the Brentford lads, could have been lit for them. Maguire is needed for this game, I can't lie. And he's even a threat from dead balls like the one United have here. They actually need Bruno to do the hero ball thing. Like somebody in that attack or middle third's got to provide United with something. You never know. Decent ball into the box, and just like that, United are back in it. Bruno Fernandes. You know, this is a striker you guys wanted, especially for the amount. It's some crazy issue. United got scammed again. Yeah, they were asking for madness with him. I wasn't convinced about Sesko when we were interested. My confirmation bias wants him to fail, so bad now he's joining me. Don't blame you. Not ready to lead the line on a consistent basis. And then you're going into a team that question marks over the defense, question marks about the midfield. So that's 2/3 of the team and of the unit. Of course, the attack's going to be rubbish. I know United have better stats like shots on target on average and all that kind of stuff this season, but still issues there. O'Reilly, Rodri. This is where United got to do better, man. You're allowing Rodri to get onto the ball a lot more. There you have it again. I think Rodri's so cold. Does Rodri get into Premier League all-time 11? Well, not if you give the ball away there. Man, Sesko. I feel sorry for him and Mbuemo, but that is something we've seen in his 35 minutes. United getting the ball, and the attack is just malfunctioning. West Ham are starting to pee me off. Graham Potter, next manager to get sacked. We've had our first casualty already, isn't it? Technically, with Espirito Santo. Luke Shaw, Dorgu, Deluded. See, that's where if I'm a United fan, it could go forward. Now Lenny Yora has to go backwards. Now he's just going to get lumped long. For once it doesn't. Luke Shaw, what have you got? What have you got? Be brave. See, if I was United fan, I wouldn't mind that. See, Luke Shaw, you bet on yourself. You found Sesko. Sesko has a bit of a push out at Diaz. Sesko has the potential to be a great striker, but realizing that potential is a different story. Exactly. It's a very different story. And also, I always wonder for managers, players, full stop, and especially strikers, psychologically, when you go to these big clubs, because how many footballers actually have all the tools to succeed? But like United, the shirt's heavy. Like Newcastle, if you're a striker there, forget Isaac for a sec. Just they've got a history of nines. Our club the same, Chelsea the same, Liverpool the same. How much players have to be at other teams, not necessarily the teams that have real pressure on them to thrive? Because some people crumble. Doku, the way, you know what, he makes all the other players look like they're running so slow. The move has broken down. No, it ain't. Mazzuari's pocket's been picked. What's going to happen here? Rodri, thought he would have went for the shot. Looked like he was trying to find Bernardo Silva. It came to nothing. It's a schoolboy-esque United, you know. O'Reilly. Hey, he might be rubbish, you know. You might end up at Brighton soon. Sesko's an okay talent, but he would have just been Havertz that could shoot in our system. Gyökeres forces us to change, and we do it predictable football for the last 5 years. Tell them again, social. That's my thing, because it causes, pardon me, Arteta to be different. And also, like, he's 27. There's no what you can do in 5 years. You've got a 6 striker now. What can we do with it now? Diaz, that's a ball. Haaland. Hey, Foden. United, I'm not going to lie. City would not be doing these skills against us. I've been dissing Foden for time. He's been mustard today. Doku's decision-making has been amazing today. It makes no sense. So they're doing well, you lot doing bad. You're not out of it. But these are the things. City remind me of Arsenal. This will suit City. They're happy to knock their goal up. They're happy to knock it about and whatnot. If they can get a second, they'll go for it. I'm not surprised City have the lead. I don't think anyone is. I did fancy City for this one. I think the majority of people did. I do think I'm right in that it's a lot closer. Haaland up against Euro. Euro's done well to win it there. Mazzuari will flick away the leftovers. But David Sullivan didn't back Potter properly in the summer. Potter has to get results as manager, but the team that's media. It's true, but like, I didn't watch the game, but I was watching like West Ham Fan TV and all them guys. And I don't know the context. I did see the highlights of the goals, but they were saying, wow, the week before was crying out for a striker. Wilson came on. We thought he would have started. You make him Paqueta, who's, you know, literally plays forward, a false 9 against Spurs. You're doing nonsense. And you play 2 of the oldest midfielders in the league. Exaggeration, probably in the fact that they ain't got legs. And there's red cards. So it seems like Potter's out, like, tactically making things difficult. I thought that was for Haaland. So did Haaland. Instead, it fell to O'Reilly. And normally they say you know, everything he touches turns to gold. Today, it's all turned to shit as he fumbles over. United stressed. The F out of Mazraoui. Duterte done. Nuno to West Ham. I can see it already. You know what? Right up their street. It'll make them a bit solid defensively. They shouldn't have got rid of David Moyes. You know, be careful what you wish for real, innit? So I'm getting crap. David Moyes disrespected European trophy, but I can't lie, man. People move like David. It annoys me. People move like David Moyes. It's a joke, man. David Moyes will always have respect for me. It didn't work at this very club, Man United, but he took over after Sir Alex Ferguson. At least you tried the thing. Know what he did at West Ham. You know what he's done at Everton. He's a legend. Very good manager as well. Got time for Moyes. Prem legend. Growing up with David Moyes, funny enough, like I'm 30 in it, so growing up with him, Fergie, Jose, a couple others. Seen Pep grow up as a man. Seen Arteta. I've seen your whole career. It's mad. The weirdest thing for me is actually players becoming managers, but not so much. It's players like people's sons playing now and all that kind of stuff. Like Ashley Young, well, the guy didn't bring on the son, but yeah, that FA Cup when him and his son were in the squad. Foden, are you on side, Doku? Are you on side? This poor one from Foden. West Ham fans thinking they're getting 66 World Cup team back if they got a new manager. Getting beaten up to Spurs is crazy. And you know what? Big up West Ham, but they hold meetings like that on a regular, innit? Spurs thumped them up. We've definitely moved to them a couple times. They got moved to against Nottingham Forest. West Ham hold, like, when they lose, sometimes they hold licks, in it. Let me stay humble as an Arsenal fan. I ain't held licks in a minute. We've lost games, of course, but we ain't held licks. And I've seen some dark days as an Arsenal fan, man. One of the worst games, actually, Man United in the Champions League final, just because, like, Ronaldo, like, the counter-attacks were horrible. Ronaldo, why he's scoring from 40 yards. Amad Diallo's in City's box here. He's by himself. Good hold-up play. He's done very well. Agate, you don't believe in yourself. Luke Shaw, you definitely don't believe in yourself. Bruno Fernandes, you're the captain. You have to believe in yourself. And that's a very good ball. Dorgu, what can you make happen? Luke Shaw, can he do a Trossard? Delivers, doesn't find the man apart from a blue shirt. He's headed clear. Euro. Just does his job, this Lenny Euro fella. Ahmad on this right-hand side. Mazraoui, Ahmad. See, this is better from United. But it's taken 40-odd minutes. Curse of the commentator. They've been intercepted. Silly foul to give away. Relieves the pressure on City. Manchester City free kick. If we haven't subscribed, what are we doing? If we haven't smashed the like button, what are we doing, people? Come on, what's all this about? What's going on? DG, as a player, do you think Arteta was better at Everton or Arsenal? Everton, bro. He was a different kind of Arteta, like, at Arsenal. Like, you became, like, your career was winding down. You became more of a holding midfielder. Big up you for ironically scoring the winner against City, and actually big up to you for signing, because I'm sure my maths could be wrong, but I swear I might be mixing stuff up, but I'm sure Arteta was part of a bunch of players we signed after United smacked us up. And obviously he's an FA Cup winning captain, but better at Everton. He's more of an attacking player. As a player, I never rated Arteta like that. They used to say he could play for England. I didn't rate you like that. You're decent. We knew you were sound technically, but people weren't. No one was rating Arteta like that. You got more clout as a manager. Like Arteta wasn't a guy like that. You're a decent player. They used to say he could have played for England, but to be fair, they used to say Almunia could play for England. Rodri, that's poor. It's behind Bernardo Silva. Apologies. City really and truly should be mustering a second here. Silva, Foden, the goal scorer. Poor pass. Kuznetsov turns it into a good one. Can't believe I said Phil Foden, poor pass. Phil Foden, 47. Rodri. If I'm Haaland, I'm sly vex. I'll be real. If I'm Haaland, I'm vex. I said you won't do it. Smash the likes. Who had the better Arsenal career, Flamini or Arteta? You know, pardon me, Arteta captained us to a trophy. But big up Flamini, man. I'm sure you played left back at the Bernabeu in 06. Got time for Flamini, man. You were shit, though. Arteta or Flamini? Arteta a better player. Flamini had heart, man. And that's when we were shit. We just needed, remember, like Flamini more for the Emirates era. He had a bit of heart. He was on this a bit. when we never had that. And that's funny. They call us a soft touch, and now they cry that we don't take bad up anymore. Crazy. Crazy. I'll tell you, it just technically sound. Like you could ping a ball 30 yards. Like you can see why you're a footballer, but weren't a player like that. He was calm. Maybe it's because you're Spanish and obviously, like Spain, the talent's ridiculous. Arteta's balled army, one love. I saw Foden's lovely header to give City the lead. Just like Areola, decent player, good manager. Yeah. But more time, it's them kind of managers. There's obviously something like Zidane had a great career and end of the day won many champs. The worst player, like more time, the good managers were no one in football, like as players. That's changing a bit now, obviously, with the Peps and the Luis Enriquez and all that. Donnarumma claws at it and gets it away. Yeah, it's changing with obviously like the Artetas and these kind of ones, but you get the point. That's a silly foul to give away United at City. Guardiola, no need to have hands all over doggy. He's clearly been watching Calafiori vids. I think I remember reading somewhere Wenger saying he wished he signed Arteta early in his prime. Everton saw the best of him, but he was a high IQ player, not an exciting, flashy player. Yeah. And let's be honest, man, he just had bare injuries. He was just a calm, intelligent footballer. And I'm sure I can see why Wenger said that, but Wenger's probably doing the captain thing a bit, man. Every now and again, the managers go too mad. Like Pep said, Nunes the best player in the world. Arteta said we got the new Gibbs in Cole. Couple managers say Ferguson with the Phil Jones comments. Sometimes managers go a bit too mad. Yeah, apparently Flamini is. Letting Foden score a header is criminal. When the marking's terrible. To be fair, I have to give credit to Doku because he's kept that whole thing alive. At the end of the first half. I believe it is Phil Foden's goal, the difference, guys and girls. I feel sorry for Haaland. He ain't been providing no service. Do I feel sorry for Erling Haaland or do I feel sorry for myself in my FPL? What is my FPL thing saying? Because Salah scored. How many points did I get for Salah? I swear Salah's my captain. Let's go, man. You lot are not talking to me. 13 points for Semenyo. 16 for Salah. Haaland and Mbeumo are still out there. Let's see the league. Oh, wait, what? I dropped down to 8th. And I've gone from 97th in our league to 239th. That's got, maybe it's an error. I'll check later. Maybe it hasn't updated. Not the news you want to see on a Sunday. Defo your FPL. How many point total? It's calm, man. Don't watch that. The average points this week is 38. I got 47. Where's the bonus point? I got 63 points this week. How? Thought you don't look at league tables. You got me. Take me to jail. You got me. Snitch. Offers a snitch. We all know who not to bring out. Snitch. Easy doing up 8th time. Doing up 8th time to get effing sat, mate. Yes, the season's not done. Pep, Johan Cruyff, Ancelotti, Zidane, Deschamps, Enrique, Conte. It's always is. But yeah, man, what have we made of the game? What we saying, people? Chat, come on, talk to me, lads and ladesses. Come on. Rangnick should have been given the keys to do behind the scenes stuff at United. They sacked him for talking the truth. He said it needs open heart surgery. He was right. Unpopular opinion, I don't think recruitment's, maybe not so much the last few years because United are trying to get that act together and there seems to be some alignment, but I don't think recruitment's been an issue. I think listening to recruitment. United, their scouts always, they wanted Caicedo when he was in Colombia or Ecuador, wherever it was. You didn't buy him. You're not listening to the scouts. I've just got home from work, turned on the game now. You ain't missed much, my boy. Big up Ahmed. You ain't missed much. Well, to be fair, the craziest thing you've missed, I promise you, it's going to sound like a lie, but, you know, Jeremy Doku's decision making has been great in this 45 minutes, and he's been cooking. Bernardo's been poor. I disagree, you know. I disagree. How was your weekend? Good, man. Humble. Like what? Arsenal got 3 points. We've just been streaming. Just been streaming. Appreciate you lot. Amarin needs to stop this Bruno pivot gimmick. I think you got to think about getting Kobe Mano on. I must admit, I'm sure tactically he's got his reasons. I don't see what Agate offers today. I think you could have went with Mano. Or you could look to bring him on. But that's about it. I don't think Sesko's playing bad. I'll be real. I want to run agendas and that. I think United have been poor in the final third. When they have broken, the pass is always breaking down. Let themselves down for the defending, but for the goal. But I wouldn't say it's been a low-key affair, but it's been a low-key affair. How many shots have been on target? For City, I'm going to say 2. For United, I'm going to say 1. Bang on the money. Bang on the money. Bang on the money for once. A broken clock really is right twice a day. You know, I finally got the shots on target prediction right. Jeremy Doku's decision making has been good. Shots on target, as you can see in front of me, Manchester United have had 1 shot, 1 on target. Manchester City have had 4, 2 on target. 60-40 split in City's favour where possession is concerned. How many corners? 2, 1 apiece. But I don't look at the league table, but it somehow ended up on Google. What's that? Wow. Okay, fair enough. 12 from 12 points available, 12 points for Liverpool. What's that? Arsenal second? Crazy. Goal difference thing, but it's calm. 4 points from 4 games is mad, United. Dark. Swear down Sunderland ahead of you. Everton as well. Tied on points with Leeds. Darkness. 1 point behind the bottom 3. You lot keep trying, man. You lot keep doing your thing, man. So good, so good. I can't lie. Jeremy Doku, I rate that. He's received the ball in the pockets. He's dropping shoulders. He's doing skills. It's poor marking from Man United. Look, at 6s and 7s. Look at Shaw. He's too deep. Nobody's aware of where Haaland is. Nobody's aware of Bruno Fernandes. Nobody's following the run of Phil Foden. It's great from City. A flash of brilliance from City. Brain farts from United. Luke Shaw. Well, I got his shit, man. I can't lie to you. I got his rubbish. You need to go Spain or Portugal. You can't do it here. You can't do it in France. You couldn't do it in France. That's the first issue. Because people don't speak about it enough. France is a very physical league. That's why I don't even know if I've got anything to back this up, but French players or French players that played in France, I think you're more likely to succeed, quote unquote, in the Prem. He failed there, he failed here. I don't know what you offer. He failed for that phase. What do you bring to the team? How bad was that first half in search and see or so? Look at this guy run back the international break. Yeah, no, it's about the performance. It's about the performance. It's Arsenal's fault. John Ant, don't run. Snesko, what's going on? And Mbuemo in that. I've seen when Calafiori played here, he scored by now. Dark. Not scared here. You lot are rubbish, bro. I can't lie. Where's Ahmad? Big up Sunderland doing well. A prime Barclays prime team. I hear that. DG Liverpool has been so lucky this season that it will run out. Their luck will run out, believe me. I hope it does, but we need to create our own luck. And we also need to make sure our luck don't run out, whatever that is. Doku's done very well today, man. Very well today. Very well. Probably should have an assist. I can't lie, Rangers has been crap, I believe. Someone so technically proficient and quite wasteful. Probably should have scored. But no one's saving grace for United is you haven't been put under the cosh and it is still only 1-0. You should look at that City defense and fancy it. Well, we'll have to see how things go. Doc, you must have been watching Madueke highlights. I reckon Leeds, Burnley, West Ham will be relegated. I can't call the relegation, and rightly so. Things can change, and it's only 4 games. But why is no one talking about Wolves? Because even looking at it now, 0 points from 4 games. Aston Villa have 2 points. They ain't scored in any of England's 7 leagues, you know. West Ham are candidates to go down. Leeds could draw themselves out. I want Leeds to stay up. You know what? I don't think Nottingham Forest will go down, but they can get drawn out. Bearing in mind, Postecoglou did win a trophy, but he did finish 17th last season. And I'll be interested to see how he deploys his side. But at Spurs, he was known for we're just going to attack. Nuno was very different from that. You got to be able to close your back doors, or your house is going to get robbed. Why? I said I'm tired of Wolves in the Prem. I'm not going to lie. Relegation is definitely a possibility. Like looking at their start to the season, what? Oh wow, it's been terrible for Leeds. I've been for Wolves. Lost 4-0 to City on the opening day. Went down to 10 men and lost to Bournemouth a goal to 0. Beat West Ham in the League Cup second round 3-2. Lost to Everton 3-2. Lost to Newcastle a goal to 0. You got Leeds at home on Saturday, who also lost. Then you've got Everton in the League Cup. You've got Spurs away. Their next couple games in the Prem. Spurs away, Brighton at home, Sunderland away, Burnley at home, Fulham away. Lokonga with 2 goals. PSG are 2 goals ahead. Shout out to the French correspondents. Pardon me, Emery will turn it around, in my opinion. Yeah, Villa are not candidates to go down, man. Come on. League has started off slow. Villa and Newcastle Forest are struggling. Villa haven't scored a league goal in 4 years. I'd hate to be their fans trying to do goal of the month competitions. Wait, that, you know what? Stay humble, because I remember that happened to us. And we was over the moon to score against West Brom. Did you watch the fight? I went out last night and got home late, so stayed up for it, but fell asleep in the second round. Yeah, I did watch the fight, man. Big up Crawford. I want a draw. Serious bias over here. Fair play. So this is how you got that many points. Gyökeres 6 points. Ikitike 2 points. Xhaka 5 points. Iwobi 3 points. Salah 16 points. Eze 6 points. Dunk 2 points. Gurhi, I got him 6 points. Puro 6 points. Big Gabby 9 points. Verbregen 2 points. I need to start being like you lot, man. You lot take this FPL thing too seriously, man. I know you lot do research. The days Arsenal in the trenches, I ain't trying to go back. I'm not trying to go back, man. I am not trying to go back to that. I'm not trying to see that. That's why, to a degree, you have to stay humble. You have to stay humble. As Madueke said, everything is shit about Wolves. People, give me 2 seconds. I do want to get some more juice and refuel before the start of the second half. So why not see this for the 100th time?
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
And we are back. Smash the like button, subscribe. Questions, talking points, predictions, match thoughts. The old shebang, folks. Get them in. I can't believe they let Doku do that, you know. Absolute madness. I'm sorry, but let me calm down. I'm out, bro. I'm happy I can't hear it because obviously I have to watch the game with you lot. But what is all of this halftime interview stuff about? This is BS. Serious BS. Bernardo Silva's being interviewed. This is BS. Imagine that being a player, trying to win a game. Imagine this is a cup thing. At least the chair isn't cussing us today. I didn't cuss you. I didn't cuss any of you lot. Big up the Americans. We love our cousins, but you lot dared to say you're smarter than English folk. No. We can tell you about several states and stuff. You lot call England, Serbia, everything's just Europe. It's all right, man. Ignorance is bliss, and no one does it like the people in the States. Oh. Don't spill it, don't spill it, don't spill it. Hey, wait, I pulled the whole cannon. Hey, this is wavy. Once upon a time I worked in the bar. That's where that skill comes from. Cheers, done mileage, man. 100%. I'm never a player. Cheating is bad. They've Americanized the game this year. It's weird. They only know London. RIP Ricky Hatton once again. I knew this keeper would be an agent for City too. To be fair, but in there is horrible, man. He ain't even he ain't really done anything to blame, innit? He hasn't done anything that Man United fans, or more importantly, the coaching staff at Man United didn't know stepping into this game. I think you lot's problem is obviously you've fallen asleep with the goal. When you have all the issues that have plagued your club as to where you're at this moment as well, obviously are relevant to this game. And honestly, to be fair, I think tactically, I'm not sure what you're doing, but when your players have got into the final third or dangerous areas, it's like you string two passes together. The third is either underhit, overhit. Pardon me, and you've not asked anything of their keeper. Yeah, technically, we've seen Donnarumma make one, like, he's had to punch some and that, but in your heart, she ain't really done anything. So it's just a different game, same old story. Man United do need to find something. Currently a goal down. Can't blame Onana now. Ahmad hasn't been playing like a right back today. Second half is about to kick off, folks. When do you not play in the cup? Because that might give my man his chance, the keeper, to make his debut. Oh. United in the League Cup? Don't think so. Losing to Grimsby. Ha ha. So what is Sesko on 007? Is it like what? It's not even funny anymore, man. Like, we need a challenge, man. Liverpool will entertain the bants with Isaac and Gyökeres and Hugo Ekitike. City, you're welcome to join with Haaland. You know, we might even welcome Spurs with Solanke. Chelsea, you're more than welcome with your strikers. Sesko, it's not fair to you. Above all, lads, it's not fair, man. Phil Foden's goal, the difference. It's Grimsby fielding an illegal player. That's why we went out. Horrible stuff. Smashing win yesterday, mate. Come on, George. Up the Gunners, mate. DG was Tevez, Rooney, and Ronaldo up there as one of the best trios in football, yeah? There was a stage. I'm sure they even had United at one point had Berbatov. Tevez was cold. This is a Tevez derby. I don't know if Tevez was better at City or United, if I'm honest. And I think an underrated, I don't know if you call it a duo or whatever. But I remember sometimes, and my memory might be playing tricks on me, but I'm sure Tevez and Aguero, them two together just used to cause havoc. Like, spare a thought for Norwich, man. I've seen us source Norwich. I've seen Suarez do madness against them. I'm sure there was a game, City versus Norwich away. And Aguero and Tevez, they should be locked up. Ref, what's going on? Come on, man. You had 15 minutes to do this, and his battery pack is getting fumbled with. Or the linesman. All right, listen. I need controversy. That is the subtle signal that there's going to be controversy. I need a penalty for someone that isn't really a pen. But Yindi's lumped it long. Boy. We might as well close. Should I keep this tab open? Who's winning? What's 59% of you went with City? Might need a new question for that, folks. Yo, DG was driving Mr. Convo, but Everton Arteta was a serious player. Wavy, but we got him at the end of his career. We did get him at the end of his career, but Wavy is a good player. Could score some good goals. Was a good player. Was when you played Everton, you thought about them, but Wavy, JJ Okocha for me is what you call Wavy. We're just cool. You're good. Lenny Euro's done well there. Mazawari, can he find a teammate? Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, he can. Mbuemo pulled out to this right hand side. Mbuemo probably should have come Arsenal lad. Deluded skips out Shaw. Bruno Fernandes does well actually. Mazawari, where's his options? Only really has Mbuemo and Sesko further forward. Mazawari does well to find Ahmad. Ahmad, Dogu has to make it count. Dogu delivers. Corner kick, Man United. They're by far Manchester United's most positive phase of attack by default. I don't know about Arteta being wavy. I can't lie. Good player, 100%. But wavy, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, broski. I need goals from Mbuemo, Fernandes, and Haaland in my FPL. Pardon me, for me, Haaland and Mbuemo. Mbuemo, you're coming out my team, man. You're not serious. Corner kick to Man United. That's a good ball, you know. It's headed out by Haaland. Can Ahmad keep the move alive? Ahmad sets it back. Bruno Fernandes uses his left peg. Haaland hooks it. It's falling to Manchester United's Ahmad again. Ahmad gives it back to Bruno. Bruno forced to go backwards. Agate, see, what does Agate do? You don't ask for the ball. You don't tackle and do madness. I'm not even, like, I'm genuinely watching this game trying to see what Agate brings to the table. Dogu, that's a decent ball. Haaland with some defensive. Phil Foden's first touch is dead, but he's absolutely outweights Bruno. Now crying about a foul. Ahmad, Bruno. This is like secondary school football, man. It's just bare things are happening. And Mbuemo, what can he do? Well, if that was Madueke, there would have been a goal already. Mazawari. Bruno, this is good. Mazawari, first touch, let him down. It's falling to Mbuemo. Finds Bruno. Bruno delivers. It's hooked clear. Good start from United in literally the first 2 minutes. Agate goes home all the way to the goal. He's rubbish, man. I hear it though. If your name wasn't Agate, if it was shit, I don't know, man. Upson, I don't know. User madness. I don't know. You wouldn't be playing for Man United. You'd be at Wickham or something, man. You're not serious. Like you're because I can see the footballers. They know you're available for a pass. They're not finding you. They more rate Mazawari, and I'm sorry, he's a right back. You're a centre mid. It's an idiot thing, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss streams or uploads. Hissan, tell them again, the guy. DG, no girl was never included in Team of the Year Wild City. Well, this is why awards are bullshit, then, Riley. This is why awards don't make no sense. This is why they don't make sense. Because everyone would agree Aguero's a legend. This is why it doesn't make sense. All awards are just politics, man. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. Why is there two in Mbuemos? I don't know. Martinelli and Trossard are so dead, bro. Leave them alone, man. Wavy might be an oversell, but was cold. Cold as well. These are crazy names. Cold, Wavy. Arteta as a player. He was good. He was a good player. But cold, Wavy. Nah. Like, as a player, are you clear of Morgan Gamps Pedersen? I'm just asking the question. Like, are you clear of him? Because Arteta, you're a good player. If you're wavy, Morgan Gamps Pedersen is definitely wavy. He's definitely wavy then. And if we actually had to think, there might be a couple more players that could go over that. Delete. See a guy, bro. Look, the team, your players they're not passing you the ball. And I can see they know you're free. So the manager might be saying, no, less of that. They're airing you. To be fair, United's in Buemo. Oh, can he find Dogu? He can, but who's in the box? Sesko makes a run. Ahmad runs towards the ball. Oh, Dogu, you messed it up. You could see your head was down. As someone that watches Martinelli week in, week out. Bruno Fernandes, Dogu has to do better. You got the reputation of us fullbacks on the line. You have to do better there. You have to do better there. Where are you watching the game? Watching it on TV. You can't talk Teta cold if there was Fab or Santiago. You see what I'm saying? That's cold and wavy. Like, seriously, was Arteta better than Odegaard as a player? I'm not even, like, technically. I'm not even trying to make it about that because obviously Gary Neville is a bigger Premier League legend than Julian Timber, but Timber was definitely a better footballer. Do you remember Pina at Everton? Yeah, when he had his little time. Big up yourself, Tim. What you saying, my guy? Martinelli to left back shift. Yakuba at Everton was cold. What a player. The performances from targets we didn't get, like Tesco and Hatto, makes me believe in Arteta more. Imagine we got these guys instead. Maybe it would have been different, but I trusted Gaffer 98%. You wanted Hatto. I would have had Hatto, but you're younger than Hinkapie. He's 23, so he's not that much older than you. But bro, everybody's heard of Hinkapie for a while. When we've watched Leverkusen or whatever, like Hatto's just fresh out the womb to this football. But I hear it though. Hinkapie looks good. I want to defend every year. We're chilling, man. Got the 3 points. He ain't even better than Matic. Now, but to be fair to Arteta, I'll say this: Bearman, Matic's better than Bearman. Maybe the first Nemanja Matic that was at the Prem, because remember he was at Chelsea. They sold him. They thought he was robbed. He went Benfica. They got him back. Maybe that one. I'm not boying Arteta, but like, were you better than Adam Wharton? Was you better than Elliot Anderson? Oh, Riley nutmegging a guy. Get this guy off the pitch. Foden with a bit of skill. Haaland. Goal. Haaland, goal. Manchester City. Completely sourcing. United again. Sourcing. They couldn't do that at the Emirates. Arteta's too much of a madman for that. There's no space for that. Hey, I'm seeing nutmegs. I'm seeing flicks. I'm seeing chips. It used to be Man United. Man, why did you not waste Alex Ferguson's time? Stop bringing him out of his yard, man. Let the guy cool off with the Sunday rolls. He probably had a leg of lamb and all that. You got him out here with some shit coffee. Well, to be fair, anything that you get at the Etihad is probably better than what they got at Old Trafford. Stupid from United. All from a throw. Horrible. Phil Foden, O'Reilly, the City boys, all in. I got his rubbish. Foden, lovely flick. Jeremy Dogu, it's a lovely ball. It's a better run from Haaland. And from a cute angle, Haaland does what Haaland does, puts the ball in the back of the net. He's deserved his goal. He's deserved some service. Doku with another assist. He deserves that. Manchester City 2, United 0. Mazda. And to be fair, United's defenders have been they ain't been dead today, but I'd have more things to say. To be fair to sure, once Haaland gets on the wrong side of you with his strength and pace, there's nothing you can do. You're done there. You're done. Like you're fucked, really. Manchester City, who have had back-to-back defeats, it's always good to beat the teams that you're supposed to beat and get some bit of optimism, especially like when you beat the team that finished 17th last year. You're coming against a team that finished second for the last 3 years in a row. You need to get a bit of optimism and a bit of an insurance policy. Also, going into the Champions League. For Manchester United, I guess if they lose, they're going to have a lot of time to think about this because for the last part of the season, they have had one game a week or looked on course to have one game a week. In August, they went out of the League Cup. There's even rumours Manchester United are talking about having friendlies against Saudi sides at Old Trafford to make up the difference in that regard. Hey, I'm a troll, but I do the suave trolling thing. Agarte's finally passed the ball and it's gone to City. I'm not even trying to sound like I have an agenda, but come on, man. He's pony. Speaking of ponies, Haaland fixing his Goldilocks. Lovely little chip. Can't get sure for that. Sometimes, and as a fullback, sometimes, especially guys like that, once that happens, like once they're on that side, it is what it is. Then the Euro. Feel sorry for you. It's the same old whenever I watch Man United. I always say I feel sorry for a couple. The same old bunch of players. They can't even agenda be in there. Agarte is shit. That pass got away. But see, that's a poor pass from you. Haaland could be in. Haaland. He's hit the post. It's schoolboy-esque defending. It is schoolboy-esque defending for Manchester United. It's a Sunday. Manchester United have to thank the Lord, even though they're the fact that they're Red Devils. So they probably have to convert. Horrible defending. Deluded has put his team in it. But I'm not even vexed at Deluded. Agarte has played him a poor pass. And it's a poor sequence of events. This guy's rubbish. I don't care. I want him to play every week. Make him the captain. if you're Pep, it's all smiles. Probably want your striker to score there. Lenny Euro defending, even put them under pressure. Boy, schoolboy. And to be fair, even Bayinde getting a little touch could have bust them. Haaland, FPL. Like, look at Pep with that. Before they backed. Hey. Can't lie, man. Colo Toure, why are you there, bro? Making me mad. Why are you joining the pagans? As a player, it was bad enough. Ugarte, he's rubbish, man. He's been fouled. This guy is rubbish. This guy is shit. You're not shit. Obviously, you're a Premier League footballer and all of that, but like United, come on, man. This is a team that had Michael Carrick, Paul Scholes, fucking Roy Keane. Oh, he's better than Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay's better than him. Kobe, you can't get Kobe Mainoo in this midfield. No wonder he wanted to cut. No wonder he wanted to cut. And Bremo, just get my goal for my FPL and we're gone. And Bremo, bang that. Forget everyone. Bruno Fernandes. United fans, you lot love to talk on Zubimendi, Declan Rice, this one and that one. How fucking dare you lot, bro? Alright, Haaland could be in here. And this is where, if you're Amarin, why are you not changing anything? Why are you not saying, fuck it, we're going to a back four? You're shit as well, man. And Buemo. Abad. This you lot's Messi? Amarin said Ugarte couldn't get it wrong, is 11. Nah, he definitely could. Bring him in. Bring him in. Alright, Bruno, bang it if you're bad. He went for the cross. Boy. Doku. We want to see skills now, man. We want to see skills. Has Sesko scored? DG, what's your assessment on Sesko in the PL so far? NA. Is he a real footballer? I love Xhaka, but when he was playing deep, I was expecting a mistake every game. Trust. If Haaland was Swedish, he would have scored. Ugarte plays like Xhaka when he was a six for us. Nah, no, he don't. Xhaka, at least with Xhaka always got on the ball. He had a lot of criticisms. Xhaka definitely looked like a footballer. You definitely could see Xhaka in a football pitch. You can't see that's a ball from Mazawari. There's just no one in the box. Phil Foden. See, I'm vexed at United because the way you let Foden play, now they start saying build the team around him. And Buemo never a free kick. Oh yeah, see a guy, you can see the foul. Is that the guy that scored 19? That can't be the guy that scored 19 goals allegedly at Brentford. It might be a Man United problem. I can't lie, man. You lot might just turn players crap. Where's Oscar Bob, man? I'm trying to see them kind of players. Another nutmeg as well. Oh, it's the same one. The second goal. The second goal was rude. United. Silas Ferguson there as well. It's not funny anymore. You just you know what? Big up, Grandad. It's your fault, Salit. I don't know why you forwarded. Should have went Freedom Street. This is me. You got Peasy as well. You can get same day flight. Closing party. This is tired. Tired United. This is horrible. The kits ain't even dirty. Laughing a joke, but you know United's a big club. Your fans are annoying, but like I'm vexed for you lot because what's the try? That there's no tactics. There's no trying. There's no clamping. There's no nothing. O'Reilly, Foden. Now you know what? Now it's getting to the point. City are starting to overplay. The Haaland kid's rubbish. I don't feel sorry for Sesko. He wanted Arsenal as a stepping stone. Now you got a downgrade, worse team than Leipzig. That's why I rate Berta. Like, big up Edu because you was at the game yesterday. If we had Edu, we either would have paid the piece they wanted for Sesko, or that would have probably been our only signing going into the end of the window. I bet we would have only had Zubimendi. We'd have got Mascara, but somehow you would have ended up paying 90 million. You would have definitely bought that Garcia keeper, and you wouldn't have got your Chris. Shout out Berta, man. Get me a left winger in January, and we're lit. City boys are out here balling. Trust me, Karma. Amarin will be gone before Xmas. You say that, but there's two things. Are United prepared to pay his compensation package? Lenny Euro dilly-dallying on the ball, you know? And also, I'm not saying that you're sacking him, but logically, if you're Ineos and you're thinking, raw, then like God forbid, but we hope that this is the year. Ideally, he wins a cup, gets Champions League football via top four, and everything's Larry. But if it's looking like we have to sack him, then we might not sack him today or any of the 4 game weeks initially. But you have to have a list of players of managers that you're looking at, and indirectly you have to be speaking to them. Like, exaggeration, silly example, but if Luis Enrique was on the list, you're consistently speaking to him right now, or Nuno Espirito Santo, you're dropping him a text like, what's your plans? You need to know what you're doing. I don't know if United have a plan in that regards. Embuemo, oh, big shot, big save. Embuemo thought he was Supermandinho. He's forced a big save for Donnarumma. At least Donnarumma gets some highlights in the Sky Sports package that goes on YouTube. Gets applause from his teammates. He caught it well, though. A part of me was for the FPL hoping that just sneaked in. But that's Donnarumma's bread and butter. And I can tell you for free, United fans, I don't even want to see Donnarumma next week because the memories of PSG are still fresh. Big save. But why is it taking X amount? You've taken off Mazawari for Kobe Mainoo. What? Okay. Are you going to a back four? No, Harry Maguire's coming on for Lenny Euro. So Ahmad's going to go wing back. Surely. Harry Maguire. Surely Ahmad Diallo goes right wing back. You get Mbuemo on in that regard. Oh, hit Pep with, Pep's an overthinker. You need to hit him with something you don't expect, which is you going to a back four. You might still get ripped. Good corner, if I'm honest. Oh! Jeremy Doku. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Ahmad's won the ball back. Can Mbuemo pick up the afters? He can. No, that's not offside, ref. I'm happy it's against United, but it's therefore not offside. Football might punish you. Maguire suits a back three. Surprised Amarin hasn't played him more. Should have started the guy. What are these subs? I don't know. It's weird hoping United scored, but it would open it back up for the neutrals. Bringing on Maguire for a goal. They chat about Rice, 80 million for this substitute. Well, this is why there's no point. Trust me. How dare you speak on Rice? How dare you, furthermore, how dare you speak on Marino? Marino walks in this. Marino's better than Nagate, 100%. Marino might be better striker than Benjamin Sesko. I don't know. Why'd you buy this? And am I shameless? Yes. But I know my striker. He's scoring against these men next week. I don't think Amarin's tactics have been terrible today. I've definitely seen worse, but like it just raises its old ugly heads of questions over you, questions like you set up the team, same old stuff, really. Bernardo Silva. If you still, how City still got the ball? I don't know. This ain't for me to answer. Doku, you're gonna get fouled. Thought that was a foul. To be fair, ref don't agree with me. That is why they literally should be on the pitch. It hasn't worked now. Haaland, oof. Silva, the Silva of old with a cutting on that left hand side. Haaland saved. I need Haaland to get more Ruben interim. Eddie sold Hutchinson for cheap and spent 30 M's on him for Forest. He's a madman. Strongest squad we've had in forever. Trust. So he needs to make it happen. Not carried away if I said it for 3 months. Those who didn't believe are now saying we're winning it all after getting carried away. Listen, I only believe Arsenal winning silverware when I see them lifting it now, man. I've been battered, I've been bruised. I think we've got a good team, good squad. We can make something happen. But there's 10% that I feel is missing. And when I see that 10%, if I see that 10%, I'm all around it. Right now, I think everything has to fall in place. And we pray to God every day that we finally win something. And if we win the Prem, and dare I say, if we win the champs, you find us Arsenal fans unbearable. We might as well just do that. Dogu shows why he's a fullback, really tried to hit a crossfield pass. Garcia solid, 100%, but it don't make sense. Unless you're going to say, boom, Raya's getting sold. We think this guy's better than him and going to be one of the best keepers in the world. It don't make sense to spend the 20, 30, 40, whatever they were saying, million. Of course, we might look and think, yeah, he was a great keeper. He's better than Raya. Why didn't we do it? But you're just going to have another goalkeeping kerfuffle. Raya's not on being second choice. You're going to need to get something decent for Raya as well. It didn't make sense. Oscar Bobby for apples, this guy. Meanwhile, Yokere's already banging. It comes with the territory playing for Arsenal, man. So what I would say is talk on Gyökeres. Do what you want. He's a big boy. He can handle it. But if he wears jeans, that's cool. Just make sure all of these other strikers that are better than him have more than him. Because at some point, he's going to put shorts on. Ahmad. Where's his teammates? But he don't even know. He's giving it away. Look like he got sniped by an invisible bullet there. Doku. Has he kept that on? No. Man said United making Doku look like Ruben. I have no sympathy for United's downfall. I hope they get relegated and still will say biggest club in the world. Now, I don't want them to get relegated, but their fans, I just want the fans sharp. Agate and Fernandez as your two in midfield is criminal. It's not functioning. It's not functioning. And one thing that annoys me is I hate back threes. I actually do. The only exception I would say is the occasional game you want to do something tactically, or if you're trying to see out a game or any, that's a good ball to Ahmad. You know, he might just be able to keep that on. Those kind of things, or unless you do an Inter or Atalanta thing where it's entertaining. I think back threes are played for two reasons. You either don't trust your team, like the whole team defensively, you don't trust them, or you've got no confidence. And if you're going to play a back three, you should gamble a bit more on your attackers because you're packing out the mid. You've got more defenders anyways. You're packing out the midfield anyways. And no matter how defensive you want to be, you still need to put the ball in the back of the opposition's net. I don't see anything from Manchester. Like, what are you? It just seems like what I've seen for the number of years. And last season, like whether you win, lose, or draw, it's just all winging it. It's a Sunday league team. It's like new players every week, just winging it. Agate is rubbish as well. You can't be rubbish because you play for big clubs. At the end of the day, you play for Man United. You played for PSG, I'm sure. You played for Sporting, but you're crap, man. Honestly. I don't see, like, you're not good on the ball. You're not tigerish. Don't see any leadership qualities. Don't see you do that, even the Ander Herrera thing where you're man marking players and that. Like, what are you? Oh, my, no. He doesn't win. I can't lie. Not that I could catch Doku yet, but if this was Sunday League, I can't lie to you. I'm clamping him. Absolutely getting him out of there because he's taking the piss. He thinks this is five-a-side. And Buemo doing flicks dead. Your team's losing. It's dead, though. It was a good flick, but... Hey, Doku, you might be entertaining. He's onside. Oh, my God, United. Harry Maguire scrambling. It's not even his fault. Haaland, I need the FPL. Erling Haaland. Not one, not two, but three. Manchester United, individual mistake. Completely caught against the runner playing that high line. They're finished. He's doing the Miles Lewis Skelly celebration that he did last year. Terrible. 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 Terrible from United. Haaland on a hat-trick. And he warned them 20 seconds in. Sourced. In fact, it's not even sourced. United, you sourced yourself there. I would never lie. You sourced yourself. And it's the guy it's bro. All the guys have been saying, why the fuck are you playing them? You're playing Shaw, you're playing a guy. Obviously, Harry Maguire has been caught there, but anyone that understands football knows there's a poor sequence of play. He's been sold short. Horrible. How can you play a back three and you're so terrible off the ball? At least be set up so that when the ball is lost, like our team, you can win it back. Listen, you're praying to God, didn't it, that Haaland misses. Haaland is a goal scorer. He's a bagsman. I don't even think you were born. You was made in a lab to do these things. And he's on course for a hat-trick. I don't want to hear bitching about their goalkeeper. It's all on Amarin, if I'm honest. And it's not even necessarily this game. It's the same things week in, week out. You man are dead. You man are dead. In front of Fergie. Well, yeah, no. Who have City got next week in the Champs? He might even take off Haaland and say, forget your hat-trick, you need rest. Boy, these men are dead. I don't prefer for Cesc. Oh, so seen that already. Boy. Damn. Can't lie, it could be four. Did you check on your friends seriously, Rance and Saeed? I can't lie, I'm gonna give even like I was gonna call Relly Ben, like I'm gonna give them mercy today, you know, like it's boring now. Like you lot just get sourced too much. Tomorrow the calls will be happening. Washed. I want Amarin at the club. Hope he's not sacked. You know, you have to trust the process. It's not him. The players have let him down. Did he tell Harry Maguire to do that? Nope. Goal, 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 goal. None for United. Boy, it's been a great Sunday. It's been a great weekend. You know what I mean? I know them lot down the road won. Beat the Hammers. But, you know what I mean? These United bunches, man divided getting sauce. That's a ball from Bayinde. Is Bruno onside? You might have been off. Don't matter anyways. Boy. Past the pad settings, man divided, man. Tomorrow, so it's not even funny right now, man. It's not funny. It's not funny. Like, they just finished. Scholes has room, temp, IQ. I don't know why people listen to him. Why did York get hooked? Mascara played at Anfield full game in that way. I don't know why United was so aggressive when they don't bang goals like that. Marino's a baller. Certain games, certain situations. Oh, yeah, got it. Okay, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You never prove me wrong. You never prove me wrong. You're never going to make it. Even though you're at Man United and you're a professional footballer, you're never going to make it. Justice for Kobe. Look, from what I've seen as an outsider with Kobe and Amarin, you've given up now. Like, you don't know what to do. So you thought, F it, let me throw him on. It's square pegs in round holes. Oh, shit. Okay, Bruno Fernandes sent his fellow countryman Bernardo Silva for a bagel. Doggy, you have to deliver. That's a good knock. Ahmad, show them something. Nothing. It's falling to Kobe. A guy, you won't do it. Dead. You're never going to make it. Never, ever going to make it. Never going to make it. DG Talent ID never misses. It sometimes might be off, but it's always on time. Tired. I've seen so many players in my team score goals from midfield. Rice, Marino, Zubamendi, Odegaard even. Wanyeri. I know one or two. Agate, you're not one of them. What do you offer? That is someone United need to flog to Saudi. He's on it as well. Go for the payday. Donnarumma. That's a ball from him. It's a shame that Bernardo Silva's probably about 2 foot tall, or it would have been a ball. I feel sorry for the same old suspects at United. Of course, I'm a villain. Wouldn't the Emirates ever do this to you too? We need to win against City next week. PL game for us to even stand a chance against Liverpool. 12 from 12 is nasty. Ahmad. Boy, Saka would have cut in by now still. Tired. Deluded. Agate. Killed Kobe, but Kobe turned it into a good pass and then loses it. Probably meet Jeremy Doku. How's he got out of that? Boy. When Flex mentioned Amarin's trip when he joined, I sensed he was finished past the pad settings. All the United fans, they watch sporting games. They're talking about drip. Horrible. Very slyly, they were gassing the first game of the season. Humble DG showing mercy. Only because tomorrow I won't. The art of war. When the enemy expects you to turn up on the battlefield, don't turn up. Why win with force what can be won with deception? So when they least expect it, phone calls will be made. Because United fans will get no mercy from me or the ones I know. Everything is Arsenal, Gyökeres. Oh. Is it going to be 4? Reinders, you won't do it. You are not going to make it. Hey. I told you, you're not going to make it. You've been shit this whole game and you think you're going to scumbag a goal. Pep, it should be 4. It should be 4. Pep, Rangers, I need you to play like this tomorrow, next week at the Emirates. Manchester United are at 6s and 7s. This high line is being exposed. How do you play a back three and be one of the most vulnerable teams in the Premier League? Incompetent coaching. Try to dink the keeper. Oh, he needs to come off. Rangers needs to come off. He's stunk out the gaff. Sesko could be in here. Well, this is real life, not a fairy tale. He can never be in. He thought he was going to get off the mark. Who that is this? Oh my days. These men are dead. I'm not asked you look at this. I need to look at this. And the window needs to close because it's raining. It's raining goals in Manny. It's raining in North London. Did I not ask you at the start, yeah? What happened to that Gonzalez brother that plays for City? I swear I haven't seen him play for time. He's coming on for Rodri. Tired. Salvino's coming on as well. Boy. Can't lie. You can see Rodri. Rodri played well. Well, not well. He played okay, but you can see he's been out for time. Jeremy Doku. Hey, thank you for your performance today as well. You have made Sunday great. When Arsenal lose, I ain't got appetite for Sunday dinner. I think I can have seconds. I think I can even have a bit of apple crumble. I love it. You know I did. You know I did. You know I did. Fucking shit. Mind you. But Arsenal, that's why I hate London-based United fans. But Arsenal, no. Come on, just come and support us because this ain't a football team. This is a crash. It's the performance that matters, though, man. It's the taking part. You captured the nation's hearts. This was so good, so good. Final score predictions: 4-1 City. Surely United get a goal, man. At least give the season ticket holder something. And Buemo, FPL, dive, man. I hope what's going on here? I hope Amarin stays so Arteta can beat him again and we can leave and he can leave. We need our 3 points. Getting it regardless. So much for preseason form. Crazy. This coach just played 4-3-3, not changing anything. Yeah, trust. I thought United could beat anyone as well, Matt. Must be new. Man said, why are they always comparing Saka to these team ballers? Doku, first game in a million years that Doku's look good. This is how the Doku on YouTube looks. This is how you looked in under 18s. I did a video on you years ago. Deluded. He's now the right side centre back. Why have you still got Shaw? It could only be because Shaw's naturally left-footed. It could only be that. And then where does that go? Bruno Fernandes tries to find Dogu. Don't think Dogu's going to get there. Krasnodov gets there. Finds his goalie. Donnarumma. Finished. Done. City got the ball here. Nico. Donnarumma. Using his left peg now. Poor from him, really. But that's what annoys me with the present day. Like, people won't say Donnarumma. I don't know what he does for City, but they won't say he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world because he's not gonna pluck it out the sky from 30 yards. It looks like Joshua Zirkzee, who United fans love waffling about, is coming on. Kobe Mainoo. That's why you don't play Nico. Completely nutmeg. Mainoo completely nutmeg Gonzalez. And this is United have to score. Dogu, that shit. That's terrible. Kobe Mainoo's done brilliant. Another thing, even Kobe Mainoo doing that, looking at you funny, Amarin, because he should have started. Great bit of play for Mainoo. Listen, Amarin, I'm just someone chatting shit on YouTube, and you've won stuff at Sporting, Premier League manager, you're managing Man United, so you know more about football than me, but doesn't look like you're getting a single decision right, apart from by default starting Lenny Euro. Don't know. Like, again, maybe you got some things tactically, but I don't know what Shaw's offering. I definitely don't know what Agate's offering. Even as a midfielder, he's not showing for it. He's got the ball here by default. Show us something. He doesn't even offer for the pass. Bruno, Dorgu. Horrible from him. And Buemo, I don't know what he saw. Tried to score some mad volley. Blazed over. I don't want to hear no excuses. United are smoking something special, thinking they was going to win today. The team is terrible. Now you bring on Casemiro. I'm getting frustrated as a fan of football, but you know what? This ain't my team. Hey, Sesko, you tried, man. You ran around, man. You jumped high in that. This is who the tacticals, and even me, I wanted Sesko, but I wasn't doing the tactical crime thing. This is who you wanted at my club. That's a pity, man. That's a pity. Oh, guy, hey! Hey, Amarin, you might have sense. You might have sense. Shame there's only 10 minutes left. Horrible. And I clocked Amarin, have you noticed? He don't wear the drip no more. He's wearing official Man United merchandise. He's feeling the pressure. You're definitely feeling the pressure. You should feel the pressure anyway. He's managing this club. Sesko hook for a midfielder. Wow. vertical hype. Whereas our fan base that was hyping up this athlete, Euro is a promising talent, so I won't agenda him. It's a shame he's at this version of Man United. He's so mad because there's a United fan who comments on all my channel, all my videos, gassing up things, and I was praising Mascara yesterday, and they were like, "Euro's better." Fair play, he could be. I just know Mascara has not held free against City ever in his life and never will. Casemiro, could he have started? Rather start him, see if he gets terrorized, and then try the Agati stuff. Ahmad, Deluded, that's a decent knock. He's headed out. If you let City get a clean sheet, it's how I'm going to feel against Liverpool as an Arsenal fan. There's been vulnerabilities. You don't want to be the only team. Joshua Zertzi, aka Corbin Blue, can't bring it out the sky. Mr. 9.5. Crazy works. Harry Maguire finds Ahmad. Ahmad does well, to be fair. Ahmad. Mbuemo tries to get back to Ahmad, doesn't bang. Kobe wins it back. Mbuemo shoots wide. Yo, check how many times Bruno uses the outside of his foot and it be productive. I watch him and he knows he thinks he's making montages. Is there a basketball team in Manchester asking for a Tesco? Doku is Sterling reincarnate minus the back post tappings. Another bad season for United. It. Man says that's harsh, Paul. Damn. Sesko more like cesspit. That's how I know Paul's a geezer. The geezers are horrible. Reminds me of what was the? I was watching some West Ham geezer. When they had what's that guy they had on loan? Ironically, he's at City. What's his name? Calvin Phillips. And he was like Yorkshire Perlo, more like Yorkshire pudding. I was thinking, brother, you see, if I was a footballer, someone said that, like, you have to soldier it, but damn. It reminds me of this summer. I was in the Raven, like, talking to this girl. We talking about football. She was like, "Oh yeah, do you play?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "What position?" I'm like, "Left back." She's like, "Left back?" I drew for that video immediately. She's like, "Left back?" I was like, "No." Sobered up very quickly. My friends all laugh. I'm seeing smirks. Like, I can't believe it. Fair enough, I'm a left back, but there's a little drip there. She was like, "Left back." It looked like left back. Like, left back. Huh? What? No, your heart falls out your chest. I was like, oh my. Didn't expect it. Anyways, Abad Diallo, centre man shop. Mbuemo, how? FPL, how? It's harder to miss, lad. At this point, United aren't winning. I just care about my FPL. Oh. Sums up United's day. I don't know what's going on. Like, how much did you cost Brentford fan? But dude, did you not? That at the very minimum now, it's a corner, ironically. At the very minimum, United just ruined the clean sheet. Nah, I could have said win back. Due for the video. Fair enough. Like, I'm not on to better things. Like, you just gotta laugh it off, man. Do you still believe in Tesco Shamak? I don't believe in this guy. Don't play for us. When geezers, when they roast man hard. Bro, they're relentless, man. And Buemo, that's a boof. Punches at it. Oh, how? Sums up United's day. Hasn't gone in. DG's a failed winger in denial. I'm not in denial. In life, you have to fail. Would you rather fail or have regrets? You have to fail. Wenger failed and then he became invincible. Pep failed many a time and then he won stuff. You got to fail. I failed many a time. I just made fullback wavy. It would have been nice to be a winger, though. I wanted to be a striker, to be fair. I wanted to be a striker, man. Just want to score goals. It's the best thing ever. The feeling of scoring goals, that's the best thing ever. Never bounced. Did fumble it in the months ago, but never bounced. Never bounced. Never. I don't need to do it, but come on. People know me. You're sweetening. Why not smiling? Take your places in this world. Please. I'm lit. Hey, let's say that. Big up to you, man. I should go back to the transfer streams and get chat receipts. Trust. Oh, over the bar from United. It's over, United, man. Doggy. It's over, man. Goalkeeper, 5'8" is a goalie. Not gonna get far, bro. Not gonna get far, man. Not gonna get far. I don't mind goalie in 5-a-side. United should get -3 points for this performance. I hear it. In life, you mostly fail. What makes us is who we are, is how we react to failure. Amen. United fans leaving. You lot are showing off. At this point, if I was a United fan, you just got to sing, "You're not special. We lose every week. We lose every week." They're bringing on Ake. That might be a Rico Lewis or Oscar Bob. I can't tell. Casemiro. Kobe Maino. Man on. Never a foul. Running into blind alleys there, young Kobe. Phil Foden. Fair enough. I don't even know how you saw that, but you found a good pass. Silvinho. He was subject to Spurs trying to get his signature in the summer. Most in the chat will cook DG. That's why he shook to set up the 5-a-side creators versus subscribers. I hear it. Every day you hear some West, man. You hear some West. Shut up. Respect. Fullbacks aren't made for 5-a-side. Oh, Bear, you are fat. Bear, you can't do 10 kickoffs. Bear, if you know your shit. Bear, if you say, I just want to be away here to watch. Pear. He's taking off Haaland. At least you got 2 goals for my FPL. You lot wouldn't turn up because some of you lot know you would lose your mod status. You know you'd lose your mod status. These are the guys calling me a one-hit wonder. Heard Euro hasn't won a match. He started at United in 13 months. Someone verify that. Please fact check that. Please fact check that. That sounds like nonsense, but if that's real, the Olympian Sesko, 6'5", jumps high. It's not too late to become a WWE wrestler, man. You can be the next Jeff Hardy or something if that's what you're on. Nathan's a twat. Haaland's off. Bernardo Silva's off. Who have City got midweek? City fixtures. Shoot, to be fair, he could have started James Trafford today, but Trafford looks vexed. Fixtures, man. Come on. Ooh. You know what? Well, they have got bigger tests. Ooh, they got Napoli on Thursday, us on Sunday. Wednesday, they got Huddersfield, which is the big test I'm referring to. Then they've got Burnley on the 27th of September, which is the bigger test I'm referring to. Monaco away, the bigger test I'm referring to. Where? Kevin De Bruyne, Derby, I hope he scores. It does sound like dodgy facts, but sometimes them facts are real. Like the Cole Palmer January thing, obviously prior to yesterday, I thought it was nonsense. Pardon me, I was like, what do you mean Cole Palmer ain't scored from open play? He scores every week. I was like, Now, I'm not dissing Cole Palmer, but one thing I would say, this is where I know there's Arsenal agendas, because if that was an Arsenal player, like, let's say Saka, everybody in the world would know that. Everyone would know that. It's cool, though. People talk about Gyökeres. They don't talk about Solanke, who scored less goals than Havertz, even though Havertz missed the best part of the season. I'm not even saying I want agendas against Solanke. I just want my team to be judged fairly. Unks, if you ain't used to my foolishness by now, you never will be. Look at this guy. You think you're smart with the Unks thing. You and Marcel, the troublemakers, and SLD, wherever he is. Amarin needs to go. I'm sick of it. Doesn't adapt, doesn't change to the team he's playing. All big successful managers adapt and change. Calcium, you say that he did get you to a Champions League final. You do have to trust the process. Adversity makes us all. You have to believe in him. You have to believe in him. So good, so good. Unique qualities, man. He don't. May this stay all the time. Give him to the end of the season. So good, so good. You got to look at the players. You haven't once mentioned the players. Because you lot say Ahmad Diallo is the better than Saka and the Ivorian Messi. You lot been saying Sesko's good. You lot sing the praises of Josh Rezertsky, especially when he did the bye-bye to Arsenal. You tell us about Doggy. We know about Deluded. Her and Embuemo this. Your manager did say you could beat everyone. We're not seeing anything. So you have to give it time. Give it time. You underestimated City and overestimated United. Hear it. Oh, is there United goal? No, Guardiola hooks clear. These man got Chelsea next. If he loses, that might get tough hammering. To be fair, Man United, Chelsea is always stinky, man. I don't think there's goals in that. That game always, as a neutral, that is it at Stamford Bridge? Please don't let it be at Stamford Bridge. Especially the one at Stamford Bridge. There's obviously some great moments and stuff sometimes, but Oh, it's that old Trafford. It's that old Trafford. I don't know. It's that old I don't know, man. United, Chelsea. It was better when it was Fergie versus United. Fergie versus Mourinho. City could have been here. It was better when it was that. Remember, there was especially when it was Sunday early, like 4:30. I'm sure Joe Cole scored a flick. It was better then. Chelsea United's always dead. Phase 2, can't believe. UK Drilly, you just hated. Yeah, I see you comment all the time. Fairly, we played better than Liverpool for the first 4 games, so I don't want to hear this Liverpoolian BS. They definitely don't look like champions. Well, if they don't look like champions with 12 points, then what do we look like? I hear it. Ten Hag is available if they get rid of Amarin. I hear a naughty. Europa League final don't count. That's an ish competition. It's either champs or nothing or Europa. I can't lie to you, bro. I'm just trolling. You think I'm serious? Amarin shit. I wanted to stay forever. Is Ferguson crying? Fergie can't be crying, man. He's watched these lot hold 7. That's a good flick by Mbuemo. Joshua Zertsky, you're not going to make it. Show me why you're on the bench. Prove me right. Twisting, turning, bobbing, weaving. I actually like him as well. Ahmad, this is where it dies. Show that you're Saka's levels. Saka would have scored by now. Squares it. Casemiro goes for the shot. It ricochets off him. Mbuemo, it's hooked. Luke Shaw. Casemiro's been one of their better players. Don't lose it, Unks. We need you for Brazil. Harry Maguire. Sure. Hey, Tuchel, do not get any ideas. Don't bring him as a left back for no reason. Bruno Fernandes attempts to switch play. Finds Amad Diallo. Amad. Mbuemo. Bruno, dead. It's not going to find Doggy. Brett, dead. Forcing. It does find him, to be fair. It's headed wide. Is that the end of the game? No. Boy, would love to see Fergie tears. To be fair, Fergie can't be crying anymore, man. 14th. Martinelli would transform this United squad. They should bid 70 million for him. Fabio Vieira as well. DG, what's your thoughts on James Trafford basically being demoted after being brought back to City now that they've got Donnarumma? Donnaruma's name holds weight, man. Like, I don't know. It's probably a market opportunity. Good keeper available. Didn't see his little PSG thing happening. Flip the script. For Trafford, you got to hold that. You got to compete with him. Maybe you get games. Maybe, different stuff. In terms of playing out from the back, I think on paper, James Trafford is more what I think from Pep. But there was times Ortega played ahead of Edison. But what we all know is Edison clearly played more. He's got to hold that. Maybe he goes on loan again. Maybe they make even more profit. Maybe Donnarumma's not even there that long. Oscar Bob, if you score, I rate it. Foden shanked at it. Corner kick. Foden shanked at it. It could have been 4. Could have been 4. It's a loan, but they've got a buy option. City have overloaded midfield all game and done basically what every other team does to us. It pulls the centre backs out into midfield to help, and then leave spacing behind happens every week. Yeah, managers be even mad. The Mancs need to trust the process. Trust it. Listen, I need Pep. I've got Foden sourcing. I need Amarin to stay. We'll bring back Ten Hag. Bruno Fernandes taking throws, crazy. I ain't ever seen Odegaard do that. Yes! It's cool, United, man. For a team that finished 17th, it was a valiant effort, man. Goals, 2 from Haaland, 1 from Phil Foden. Sums up the day. As a Man United fan of 21 years, I genuinely take Sean Dyche over this. At least he won't play 2 in midfield that go overrun every week. I hear it. I don't know why. In particular, I don't want to make it about these two, but struggle to see what Shaw's doing. I'd say Agate today, because you're not tigerish. You're not doing the tigerish thing. You're not doing the Ander Herrera one, like marking someone and staying with them all game thing. You're not really you're not offering yourself as a passing lane. And to be fair, there's several times you're clear, open in space, and several teammates bypass you. So is the manager telling them to do that, or do they not rate you? Pardon me, don't see what you bring. Don't know why you started. It's tough, man. We're gonna have a meal. Clean sheet. Letting City keep a clean sheet is crazy. Letting Doku have good decision making, crazy. It's been a great weekend of football, hasn't it? Woo! Turn that off, man. Oh, so. Shit, man. I wanted Joker as more goals than Haaland. Bruno as second in the pivot is madness. He has to hold that. At least they don't have to drive her far from getting smacked up. Sure, in 2025 is ridiculous. But another bad season for Man United. Fabio is on loan. Hopefully they buy him. I remember the 5-4 Cole Palmer winner. It's the same old issues for United. There's nothing. I actually think people are being harsh on Sesko, but yeah. It's just a bunch of individuals. Manager out of his depth. Doesn't know how to change. It's just nonsense. Haaland saved my FPL, not mine, boy. How many points did Haaland get? He added to it. And Mbuemo, you're coming out the team. Whoever United got next week, Chelsea. And Mbuemo, you're coming out the team, man. You're not going to make it. Haven't seen enough. Haaland got 10 points. Salah got 16. Semenyo got 13. Unlucky Bowen. And Mbuemo, you need to come out the team. Madueke, I tried the thing. It's cool. 3 points is cool. I should be moving up then. I shouldn't be in the 200s anymore. Well, I don't care for Garnacho, but it makes sense why he's so desperate to leave. Even Haaland in this United team will struggle. No service whatsoever. Sesko isn't to blame. Doesn't get any service. There's so much nonsense going on. Wait, check if Hamburger doing well. I can't lie. It's about if Fabio Vieira is doing well. They lost 5-0 to Bayern Munich yesterday. Shit. Did you play Fabio Vieira? You did. You got subbed though. Any player ratings available? Apparently he was offered to Bayern Munich by George Mendes' agency. Apparently he got 76 minutes. Oh, making your debut 5-0 to Bayern is tough. Any player ratings? I don't know, man. I'm not spending my Sunday going into that. These just told 74 players they're not going to make it. They're all professional footballers as well. Amazing day. Prime example. Look at Højlund last night. Service and goals. Yeah, Hamburg got packed. Absolutely packed. As long as they buy Fabio Vieira permanently, it's all mustard, mate. It's all mustard. It's been a great weekend, man. And with that, why waste any more of your time, people? I'll be back tomorrow. Should have some collabs actually tomorrow for you lot. So at least anything from 2 to 3 live streams. Obviously, Tuesday, Arsenal against Bilbao. Hella watch-alongs this week. Already videos out. And it's always a pleasure to be here with you lot. Whether you're on Twitch, make sure you subscribe with Amazon Prime. If you're on YouTube, appreciate you lot. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're hyping the videos when the videos are done. Enjoy your lot Sundays, man. In a bit. Man United, shout me. Dogu ain't got nothing on this.
Against this right back, Charlie's definitely.
Still in the court.